there. Congrats on getting first today. Hi, Kaya Bea. How are you? Welcome to stream. Happy Friday, everyone. How is everyone's Friday? Hi, Blake. How are you? How are you, Otter? I just ate dinner. Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? Okay, perfect. The ad's gonna start. Okay. Fajitas! I want fajitas. That sounds pretty good. Fajitas sounds amazing. Oh, what did you have for dinner, Otter? What did you have? Hey, Jay, where's Kim? I haven't seen that guy in a while. Kim's probably busy with work and stuff. I imagine probably busy with working and other stuff, I imagine. Yeah, freaking work sucks. Freaking hate work. Chicken and potatoes? Oh, yum. Man, I want chicken and potatoes. That sounds so good. I have snacks with me today, chat. They'll tide me over because I haven't eaten dinner yet. But I did have a snack earlier. I had strawberries and waffles. So it was yummy. I'm still full from that, but I probably will get hungry in the middle of stream. So we'll see. Oh, the ad is starting soon, chat. I want chicken and potatoes. That sounds good. Right, Kaya? Like, I could go for a waffle too. I want waffle. I love waffles. Oh, I had a waffle for breakfast. Oh, waffles are definitely like, I think they've definitely grown on me as a breakfast food over the years. Like when I was younger, I definitely liked pancakes more than waffles. But now I like waffles more than pancakes now as an adult. Like, I just think it's the superior breakfast food. I'm so excited for tomorrow. What do you got for tomorrow, Blake? Do tell. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. What's tomorrow? I want to know what's tomorrow. There should be an ad starting shortly, chat. I don't know how long it'll be, but it should be starting. It's for a minute. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, maybe that'll be enough. I don't know. It's so annoying when these friggin' ads don't play when they're supposed to. Like, that took friggin' forever. Whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. Yeah, I want to know what's tomorrow, Blake. What's tomorrow? I hope it's food. Honestly, I hope it's food. Food sounds great. I love food. I'm paying for a friend for us to swap switches. So tomorrow I'm gonna have a moddable switch. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, that'll be a very fun time. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. That's super exciting. Hopefully, wow, that's really exciting. Oh my gosh, that's super exciting. Well, if you get robbed, Blake, I mean, it's their friend, right? I can finally have Smash Bros mods. That'll be fun. One of my favorite Smash Bros mods I've seen is like replacing Jigglypuff as Eggdog. And that's like one of the most, that's like pretty high up there in terms of mods. Those chocolate lava big cup Reese's look so good. Ooh, jealous. Matt says that he's gonna be a tad late. And I said, no worries. That's no problem. I love Reese's cups. Like, Reese's cups are my favorite. Like, this is like my favorite. I've been watching this video about VTuber drama. Kaya, is it about Doki Bird and cat in chat? I'm gonna add a skin that has Pichu saying Seiyu outfitted for. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. I'll fill in for Matt. I know this game like the back of my hand. Oh my gosh, Kaya. Easy, done. Easy peasy. Kaya is now Matt. I'm on Cat's side a little. I'm going to say, Kea, you should not be on Cat's side. You should not be on Cat's side because I know someone personally that knows Cat, and like, I don't, it's not my story to tell. It's not my story to tell, but Cat from behind the scenes has always been a nasty person behind the scenes. Like, I know inside tea about this person that, like, I don't want to, like, it's not my story to tell. It's not my story to tell. The person that it involves is not on the internet anymore. But like, I know them personally, and the stuff that I've heard about this person is just nasty. It's just gross. Like, it's, I don't know. Everything that, I have to watch the video now. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. Oh, Spacey! Oh my gosh. What the heck? Spacey, thank you so much for the raid! Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Latino Loki. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hi, Spacey. How are you? How is stream? Oh my gosh. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Hi. My name is Jay. And we just started like 7 minutes ago. How is stream? Oh, Star Wars. How is Star Wars? How is Star Wars? Welcome, welcome. My cat is, like, your actual cat, Kea, is in the chat. Hi, cat. Welcome. Latino Loki. Welcome, welcome. Raiders, welcome. How is stream, Spacey? Chat. If you're not already following Spacey, that's gotta change. Oh, Loki's name of your... Oh, that's right. Loki is the name of your cat. That's right. I forgot the name of your cat. Hi, Bowen. How are you? Great and frustrating? Why frustrating? What's the tea? Shout out at... or not shout out. I mean, we can shout out Spacey again. Shout out Spacey. And then, let me add points. Bowen 2000. There we go. I have to wait 58 minutes before giving Spacey another shout out? Well, that's a lie. Twitch, what the hell? How come we're limiting the amount of freaking shout outs we can do for a person on Twitch? What if I wanted to shout out Spacey 50 times in a row? What is up with that? His hanging with Kristen. While we celebrate. Oh, Star Wars month. Oh yeah, I guess May is Star Wars month. I forgot about that. Happy Star Wars month, chat. May the 4th be with you. Floating in the ether? What is floating, Bowen? You? I mean, true. I'm also wanna be floating. No thoughts, just float in nothingness. Oh, you're watching the video about Cinder. Yeah, okay, that video is crazy. The video about Cinder is actually insane. It's a beautiful game, immersive, and has a lot of good things about it, but could use some editing to their quest and map system. Ah, I see. Ah, okay, yeah. May the 4th be with you. That's fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot that Star Wars was like the month of May was Star Wars month. See, I was never really a Star Wars gal, growing up. But I did watch like the newest trilogy starring Daisy Ridley, and I liked it. Though I've been told that like if you're a fan of the Star Wars franchise, it's not great movies. But if you're new, then it's fine. Have to run. Oh yes, go. Yes, don't let my yapping keep you here, Spacey. Thank you for the raid. Chat, please follow Spacey. Spacey's great. A very cozy, comfy streamer. They got chaotic moments in there too. Sometimes it's very chaotic in there sometimes too. It's fun. Spacey's a great streamer. Yeah, Kea, I was watching that video about about Cinder, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I just don't, like, doesn't that, okay, for those that don't know, a couple weeks ago, there was like this whole drama surrounding this VTuber, and how this VTuber was basically like fake friends with a whole bunch of other VTubers, and how, like, to their face, this VTuber would be like, oh, like, we're best friends, blah, 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 like, I love you so much. And then behind the scenes, they would, like, actively sabotage their friends and just, like, tell them that, like, oh, they're actually pieces of, like, my friends are actually pieces of shit kind of deal. And it's just, like, it's actually crazy drama, because, like, how do you have the energy? You know, how do you have the energy to be that way? You know, like, I just don't understand how you could, like, have that energy, you know? I don't get it. I have no idea what they were cooking with Ep 8, but they gave us Monkey Spin Adam Driver, so it's fine. When I really liked Daisy Ridley and Adam Driver, like, their characters together, but apparently that was, like, really bad for the fandom. Oh no, Warlock, what happened? Also, hi Warlock, how are you? Hi Serial, how was your day? Episode 9 was the worse than episode 8, IMO. Is it really? Okay, wait, hold on. Let me think this through. Episode 9 is the last one, right? Episode 9 was the one where, like, they killed the guy, right? I don't remember. She was so jealous and backstabbing of her friends. Meanwhile, I cried today telling Hannah, but it makes me, exactly, Kea. I just don't understand how, like, how jealousy can drive a person to do those actions. Like, I can barely wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, I can barely wake up in the morning, and, like, I'm exhausted already. Like, I'm tired of living. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to, like, wake up and, like, lie in bed and then go back to sleep. But I have to wake up and, like, leave my bed and, like, participate in society. It's just, like, I can't imagine having that much energy to be a hater. The only acceptable person with amount of energy to be a hater like that is 50 Cent. Like, that's it. Mentally draining, to be honest. Oh, I'm sorry, Serial. Did you work today? Our stance during this month is that we celebrate all Star Wars. People have a lot of opinions about the movies and shows, just like any other fandom. True, but our goal is just celebrate Star Wars and whatever part of the universe you like. It's okay. If the prequels you like, that's okay. Because if it got you to Star Wars, if you like the most recent movies, that's okay. Whatever you love about Star Wars, we accept it all. You know what, Spacey? I feel like more fandoms need to take that stance. I 100% agree. And that's why Spacey is great, chat. Because the whole point, that's our whole point, is to celebrate it. We all have opinions, but during the month we aren't going to gatekeep. Yes! Gatekeeping! That's exactly how, like, I just don't like it when fandoms gatekeep. It's not fun. Aw, poor Serial. Aw, I'm sorry. That sucks. Man, working on a Saturday does not sound like fun. It does not sound like a good time. Oof. Yeah, boo, work is right, Kea. Ugh, gross. I don't want to work either. Working is gross. Ugh. We'll get you out soon. True. How about we just all have universal income? That would be great. I would love that. Boo, work is right. I hate work. Have a good lurk, Spacey. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think that's, like, one thing that, like, fandoms need to embrace more is everyone has different opinions, but we're all part of the same fandom, and it's okay. Like, for those that don't know, if you don't follow me on my IRL Twitter, which is the J. Kirsten Twitter account, I have changed the J. Kirsten account to be a 911 shitposting account now. Thank you, Kea, for doing that. I need to make my VTuber socials up there too. That reminds me, I gotta make that a command. Yeah, I've turned my IRL Twitter account into a 911 shitposting account, and there are, like, some, I call them children. I should make a VT Socials, Kea. I should make one because that exists. The 911 fandom is so toxic to each other because there's like it's the ships chat. It's the people that ships characters together. There's two warring factions in the shipping realm of the fandom. There's the people that like Buck and Tommy, and there's the people that like Buck and Eddie together. And like those two fandoms, I see them fight on Twitter all the time. Like they just like go at it, and like I call them children because there's like actual like death threats involved sometimes. And it's just like, man, like this is a show. Like this is a TV show. Like it's not that serious. Like this is a TV show owned by Disney. You do not need to be throwing death threats for Disney. Like this, it's not that serious. And it's just so funny because like you can tell that they're clearly children. And like they're clearly they're clearly under the age of like 18 or something. It's just like, man, like y'all don't need to take it so seriously. Like it's okay. Don't need to take it so seriously. It's just a TV show. Like, yes, we are all invested in the characters, but at the end of the day, it's just a TV show. Shipping is so weird to me. I do understand that it's weird. Like, I am very much in the camp of a shipper. Like, I love shipping characters together. I love shipping characters together, but I'm also like a very casual shipper, you know? Like, I'm not like the one to create fan accounts of my ship, you know? There are people out there that take it too seriously. I had to work through an online training course today, and like 10% of it pertains to my job. Oh, that's so annoying, Serial. I'm sorry to hear that. That does not sound like a fun time. It's just like, why do I need to learn this? Why am I here? I respect canon even if it's wrong. I respect canon up to a certain extent. Up to a certain extent, I respect canon. The one thing I do not respect canon on is Avatar: The Last Airbender. And the reason why is because even the creators said they made a mistake. Even the creators of the show were even like, yeah, we messed up. Like, we should not have done that. And I am in that camp of, yeah, you shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. Other fan bases, gaslighty, gatekeep, don't agree with me, I hate you, fake fan. Me, come join Pichu cult. We're welcome, adorable rat. It's true. People who ship real people, though, yeah, people who ship real people is weird. People who ship real people is like especially like come on, like that's just awkward. Like imagine shipping me with like someone that I knew. Like I'd be like, okay, stop. Like that would make me extremely uncomfortable. And so, you know, if you ship like actors together, like that's weird. I called a local pizza place I love and got a woman on the other end and ordered large meat lovers with stuffed crust. And the woman was like, do you want a deluxe pizza? And I told her again what I wanted. And she was like, you want a meat lovers and a deluxe? And I'm like, no. And I repeated my order. And she was like, you want half and half? Oh my God. That... And I told her what my order was, and finally it got through her head. And then she did the same thing with my address and my phone number. Oh my gosh. Warlock. Maybe I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the phone was broken. But like that is so frustrating. Like where in that sentence did you say deluxe? Like where in the universe does meat lovers sound like deluxe? Like nowhere really. Nowhere really does it sound the same. But yeah, Bowen, going to Aang and Katara for a second. Yeah, even the creators of the show were like, yeah, we meant for Katara and Zuko to be together in the end. But one of the creators' daughters really liked Aang and Katara, and so they did that. And then later on, they were like, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. And it's crazy because when you analyze the show in the lens of Katara and Zuko being together, the signs are all there. All the signs are there. And then people that ship Katara and Zuko, the people that ship Katara and Zuko together, like, people call them crazy, but like, it's there. Like, it's literally in the subtext of the show that they are meant to be together. And the creators have since said that they were meant to be together. And then they were just like, yeah, no, my daughter really liked Aang and Katara, so we just did it. And like, that's crazy. Like, that is a canon thing that, yeah, no. I had a coworker shipping me and another female coworker because we were friends. Like, literally, when she broke up with her boyfriend, my coworker said to me, Blake, hurry, now's your chance. And it was really gross and weird. Oh, that is weird. Ugh, yeah. That's no fun. That is a very, ugh. You like Zuko and Mai? I liked Zuko and Mai up until a certain extent. Zuko and Mai had a not very, but like, there were definitely toxic traits in the relationship that you could tell that they were not really meant to last together because of certain subtexts of like Mai only liking Zuko for certain aspects of his royalhood. And like, that's what I mean about the subtext of the show. Hold on. Do I need to hyper analyze? Do I need to show the evidence? It's so in the original show, there is subtext of Katara and Zuko meaning to be together because there are like things that happen like where it is a full acceptance of each other. For example, when Zuko is very bothered that Katara is of the group when he first joins like the gang, and Katara is the only one that doesn't trust Zuko, and for good reason. Katara doesn't trust Zuko because he had already betrayed her, and Zuko is very bothered of the fact that Katara does not trust him. And it is the building of that trust in that arc that shows the subtext of that they trust each other on a different level. Like, at first, before Zuko betrayed Katara, Katara was going to use that magical healing water on Zuko's scar because she saw parts of him that he did not open up to even Mai at the time. Like, when he was dating Mai, he opened up to Katara in ways that he never opened up to anyone else. And that was supposed to be like the start of the arc together. And it's just like, there's like also like the other, like, there's other subtext of like, he is the sun and she represents the moon. There is also subtext of like, of trusting each other completely in ways that you don't trust anyone else. There's like a whole bunch of like, when you rewatch the show in that kind of lens, it's like, but you waste the moon. That's real funny. But like, no, but like, so the firebenders get their power from the sun, and waterbenders get their power from the moon. And it's supposed to be the kind of mix between fire and water of them, you know, like, it's supposed to be, like, you could tell that it was supposed to be an enemies to lovers arc. Like, that was the foundation that they set since season 2. Since season 2, that was the foundation that they set between Katara and Zuko. And that's why at the end of the show, when Katara and Aang like suddenly kiss at the end, like, we all knew that Aang liked Katara since episode 1, season 1, but there was no other build-up between Aang and Katara up until the last couple episodes of season 3, is because the creators throughout the show meant to have Katara and Zuko at the end together. And there's all of this build-up, and then they literally changed it within like the last couple episodes of season 3. And it's just very frustrating when you see like a beautiful arc being set up, and then a freaking child is like, no, I want Aang and Katara together. And it's just like, okay, bro, like, you let your child run the show that you've been building up together? Like, that is infuriating. Very infuriating. And so that is one canon that I refuse to accept because everything in the show otherwise builds up to that, like, them being a couple together. And it shows in the writing. And so that's how I feel about it. Hi, Satara. You come in at a time, Satara. At a time. I was ranting about Katara and Zuko. I don't know what's going on. That's okay, Satara. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just ranting. I'm just ranting about Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, cash. Just cash. Oh, Matt's in VC. Hold on. I'm dragging Matt in here. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Hello. Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, Matt's probably quiet. Hold on. I'm changing this. Okay, now you should be able to hear Matt now, chat.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. Let me share my screen. Chat, we're gonna try and get through a good chunk of case 3 today. We're gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I don't know.
You excited? What are your expectations for this third case?
Okay. Seeing as how close the timeline seems to be in this game, this is probably honestly later the same day, you know? Later the same day after they finish this case, because they finish this case around like noon, like in the morning-ish of the next day. So that's why I think that whatever case 3 is, it's literally right after that, you know? Have a good lurk, Bowen. Alright, continue. Alright, chat. Turnabout Legacy. Here we go. Any plans for the weekend, Matt? You got anything going on?
No.
No?
Not really.
Fair enough. Any games you plan on playing?
I have neglected 100 Line for like a week. In part...
Samson and Judy?
In part because of the really bad ending I got, but also because I've been working on trying to solve the tier lists.
Ah, I see.
And that I've put way too much effort into what I'm going to submit.
Fair. Bing. Now let's see what we got for you. Yay. Yeah, what are you up to, Satara? Yeah, it's cooking time. Are you ready to make something special together?
Also, I just want to say that FMV, playing that on original hardware, I don't know, the fan translation team must have like messed up the audio or something, because it I see. Find out what happened 18 years ago. Ooh. What happened 18 years ago? Well, like, we know that he died, but like, so what's more than that? Ooh, spaghetti. Ooh, jealous. April 2nd, Zodiac Fountain Room. Is there... Hold on. No, okay. Fender! Oh, Fender, are you finally going to tell me what we're doing here? Why have you brought me to an art gallery of all places? Ooh, Matt, we need to find more people for you to voice act. There's one I could do.
Okay.
We'll wait.
Okay. Hey, you had nothing going on. Seemed like the perfect chance to come and enjoy the magic of star sign stuff together. I'm leaving. Chill, big guy. I'm just joking. You know about the IS-7 incident, yeah? Your old man's last case? Of course. Von Karma took great pleasure in showing me the files as soon as I became prosecutor. And I reviewed them again last night after your invite. See? I was also present at the trial all those years ago, although my memories of it are somewhat hazy. I mean, you were like 12, Edgeworth. I don't blame you. Ooh. As a child, I was completely in awe of my father. The sight of him in the court was inspirational. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, and opposite him, the man who would become my mentor, Manfred von Karma. It was quite the case. However, it ended with the conviction of the accused. Ah, so you were there too. You were in the courtroom for Gregory's final outing? Well, that'll make explaining things easier. I wanted you to know something. See? That something being what really went down. Not the truth in those files, but the capital T truth. It was 18 years ago, smack dab in the middle of a real doozy of a winter. The buildings were covered with a blanket of snow. It looked like the streets were lined with popsicles. But things weren't so innocent behind those frozen doors. In fact, some pretty sordid stuff went down. Can you remind me that last case with Edgeworth in Ace Attorney 1? So his dad... Chat, I'm about to, like, spoil the shit out of the first game. So his dad was shot through the elevator door, right? It was Von Karma that did that, right? Or am I remembering? Yeah. Okay, so... Okay.
I would say that is... You should keep playing first before you start talking.
I don't remember that case super well. Like, I kind of...
I'll remind you if there's anything that's especially relevant.
Okie dokie.
Honestly, the game will probably remind you if there's anything that's especially relevant.
Fair enough. Hi, Aether. How are you? Welcome. Good trying the gamble, though. Good trying the slots, Otter. Anarchy. This was back before yours truly was the fine figure of an attorney you see before you today. Ooh, a young Fender. 18 years ago. Ooh. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. December 24th. It's almost Christmas! Okay. Visitor's room.
This is who I was talking about.
Ah. Hey, Mr. E, this one really came out of the blue, huh? It did. We were called... you want to do Gregory? Yeah. Okay.
It did. We were called in here before the ink of the arrest papers was even dry. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney.
Ooh.
I'm here visiting a client with my assistant, Eddie Fender.
A murder on Christmas Eve? What's the world coming to? In the dark of the night, at the end of the day, I saw two tiny saviors coming my way. Oh, it's the chef guy. Welcome, my friends, to the visitor's room. And if we're not friends yet, I'm sure we'll be soon. Whoa, talk about an entrance. Oh, I love the police officer. That's cute. I was not expecting that. Oh, what?
Neither was I.
Sorry if I surprised you. I'm just so happy to see you both. Thanks so much for coming. Seriously, I cannot thank you enough.
You're the accused, I take it?
I am.
Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law, at your service.
Ooh.
I look forward to representing you. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender.
But pleased to meet you, sir. I'll do everything I can to help.
Come now, Edward. Calm down, please. You'll have to forgive him. He's still new to this. He's been helping me out part-time, but he's far from a fully fledged lawyer material yet. Nonetheless, I'm hoping he will be of some assistance in investigating the particulars of this case.
Gregory and Eddie, it's an honor to meet you both.
My job as a defense attorney is to save my clients from wrongful convictions.
I'm loving that we hear his dad's inner dialogue right now. Like, I'm living for this. Because he has been, like, a shadow entity over Edgeworth, you know what I mean? Like, he's been, like, just like a guy, and now we can hear his thoughts! Oh my god.
This case is a fan favorite.
Is it? Oh, okay. I'm living for this right now. Why does Matt sound like he's in a concert? Oh, what do you mean, Sitar? Is it echo? Sounds like he has good oh, no. It sounds like you have good acoustics. That's what Sitar said.
So the first thing to do is establish whether or not he is truly innocent. Perhaps we could begin by having you tell us a little about yourself.
What am I thinking? I haven't even told you my name. I'm Samson Tangaroa.
This guy in the fan translation's name was John Masters, I think.
John Masters?
Here, wait.
You look it up. Yeah.
Let me check that.
Like you're in a cave, but I'm not hearing double, so it's fine. It's cool. I feel like I'm watching a movie. Ooh! This is the start of your voice acting career, Matt. Starring as Gregory Edgeworth.
What was...
Samson Tangaroa, the world's greatest confectioner? You flatter me, my young friend. And call me Samson. All my pals do. Oh, we're pals!
Jeff Masters. That's
Jeff
what his name was.
Oh, like chef, like master chef. Jeff Masters.
I guess, yeah. I never made that connection, but yeah, that makes sense.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah, I see it. Wow, thanks, Samson. I can't believe I'm meeting you in person.
It seems that he knows something of our client.
Mr. E! It's the Samson Tangaroa, the singing, dancing, confectionery making sensation. Oh, fade out. What shall we make today, kids? Kids? Macarons, waffles with cream, chiffon cakes that are light as a dream. Laugh and sing, smile, it's true. All that sweetness waiting for you. Look there, what, where, over there. Oh, oven's got something special to share. Ping! Now let's see what we've got for you. Wow, great.
I almost started dancing along.
No way! I got to sing with Samson Tangaroa. This is a dream come true. Heh, thanks, little pal. It means a lot to hear you say that.
My apologies, but I think we need to discuss the matter at hand.
All right, Gregory. Of course. I'm sure you're both very busy. All right, where would you like me to start? Ooh.
So you're not just a confectioner, but also a singer and dancer?
I sure am. When I'm having fun, my body just starts moving.
You must really enjoy making desserts.
I wouldn't be so much of a confectioner if I didn't. I live to make sweets that will bring joy to others. Hey, they're not just things, they're works of art. Sparkling, dazzling, mouth-watering creations, the stuff that dreams are made of.
So he aims to create joyous and inspirational pieces, does he?
About the incident. Who he kill?
I understand that the incident in question happened at your mansion?
It did. We were holding an international confectionery contest when a body was found inside one of my... Whoa, what? Inside one of his creations? Oh my god. Inside one of your... No way! The detective in charge placed me under arrest because of it, and now here I am. I could never take a life. Never. I'm sure the police will see that too in time. They'll realize their mistake. I'm sure hope so.
And what can you tell us about the victim?
His name is Artie Frost. He was taking part in the contest. Mr. Frost was a wonderful confectioner. His creations were things of real beauty. I just don't understand. Why did he have to die?
I'm sorry. He seems genuinely upset over the victim's death. Oh, also, Artie Frost in the fan translation. I like this one. It's really funny.
Yeah.
His name was Isaac Dover.
Isaac.
Like Isaac Dover.
That's pretty. Oh my god.
I think I have a pretty good measure of the man now. Mr. Tangaroa, there's one last thing I need to confirm with you. You didn't kill Mr. Frost, correct?
Correct. I swear to you, I didn't do it. Matt, can you say the Star Wars intro? Like the long, long ago in a galaxy far, far away? Why Sitara? You think Matt would do a good job with that?
Long, long ago in a galaxy far, far away.
I just think it was
Is that what you wanted?
I changed my status from it's not going according to Keikaku to it's all go according to Keikaku. It is going according to Keikaku.
Did you know that Keikaku means plan?
Plan in Japanese. My god. Like I told you, I could never take a life. Never. Oh, Sitara! What did you think about AI yesterday? Did you have fun streaming it? I want the whole thing, but I understand if we don't have time for that.
He seems quite sincere. Alright, I'm gonna take you at your word. Thank you for being so forthright with me.
Likewise. It's good to talk to somebody other than those detectives.
We'll head to the scene of the crime and see what we can learn. We'll be in touch when we have something more to tell you.
Goodbye, Gregory. Goodbye, Eddie. I'm counting on you both. Ooh. Jay, you gotta watch the VOD to hear what I'm talking about with Matt's voice. It's awesome. Okay, I will look into the VOD after. Because I don't hear it on Discord, so I'll have to figure that out. Man, does he solve this crime before he dies? On before Christmas? Oh wait, no, that's a different thing. No, is that the same thing? I'm mixing up the cases together.
You're jumping a little ahead.
Okay.
Like, this is the case, but don't think about the dates right now.
Okay, okay. Brr, it's pretty cold out there, huh, Mr. E? I never saw so much snow.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it'll be letting up anytime soon.
But just look at this place. What a sweet house Samson's got. It's huge.
Yes, big enough to hold an international confectionery contest, no less.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Come in, we'll have some fun. Oh no! Are you alright? I'm sorry. Would you happen to be Mr. Gregory Edgeworth by any chance?
I would. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Eddie Fender, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, welcome to our humble abode. Judy Bound, it's an honor to meet you both. I'm the housekeeper here, and Mr. Tangaroa's assistant. You're no housekeeper. You're Judy Bound, the Judy Bound. You know a little something of my work? A little? I watch you on TV every chance I get. I'm Bacon Bob's biggest fan. It's very kind of you to say so. We'd be nothing without our fans.
And what might Bacon Bop be?
It's only the biggest biggest show on TV. Every kid on the planet loves it. The dynamic duo of Samson and Judy make delicious, sweet stuff, all while singing and dancing. Like this. Check it out. Oh my god. What shall we make today, kids? Cookie dough, caramel too, fluffy chew cream, tiramisu. Everyone, come along. Bacon treats with a smile and a song. There, oh, where, who? There, it's true. The oven's got something special for you. Ping! Just take a bite and you will see. Wow. You know, it's a very well-written song when I'm able to sing it, like, on the fly like that. I must say, it's very well-written.
Yeah, it's written to the tune of the music.
I love it. That was a wonderful performance, Mr. Fender. Bravo. I dance along every time I watch the show.
Perhaps Miles might enjoy it too. I'll suggest it later.
I don't think Miles would enjoy the show.
Keep in mind, Miles is like 8.
Yeah, I was about to say.
point.
He was a very serious kid at this point. All his whimsy was gone at this point. But all this dancing really takes it out of a guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the world's worst hostess. Here.
His whimsy didn't get taken until his dad died. So
oh yeah, true. So you're whimsical. Right. You're right. It will be taken away like today or something. Here, nothing relaxes the body and mind quite like a cup of tea. Clink, clink, clatter, clatter. Ooh, I like the star cups.
Ah, this is Ceylon, correct? It's delicious. Its citrus aroma is said to improve one's ability to concentrate, as I recall.
Ooh. Interesting. So this is what Ceylon tea tastes like, huh?
How odd. The saucer's cold.
Yes, it's so that the tea cools down more quickly. I'm afraid some of our guests don't like it too hot.
I see. These teacups are very unique, too. The design is really something.
You think so? Thank you so much. I ordered them all the way from France. They're my absolute favorite. They're designed by a marvelous sculptor named Paul Halik. Have you heard of him? He makes the most amazing tableware in the world.
You're clearly a big fan of his work.
Oh, I am. These cake cups are my favorite treasure. They must be awful to clean.
She's certainly not afraid to show when she's passionate about something. If you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to move on to the reason we're here. Oh, also, her name in the fan translation is, Catherine Hall.
Catherine Hall.
Or Kate Hall.
Kate
They call her
Hall.
both. Can you tell us everything you know about the unfortunate incident that occurred earlier?
Of course, I'm sorry for getting so distracted. I guess I'm still in shock. Because I'm the one who found the body, you see.
You discovered the victim? Is it true that the body was recovered from inside one of Mr. Tangaro's creations?
It is. We were in the middle of the contest's final judgment phase when I heard the sound of something big collapsing from Samson's room. Samson? Are you in here? Ah! I opened the door and went inside and there was Mr. Frost's body.
Thank you. I'm sorry to make you relive such a traumatic experience.
I think nothing of it, please. I only wish I had more to tell you.
Now, if you don't mind, Miss Bound, I'd like to begin our investigation of the crime scene.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you have to save Samson. He's no murderer. He would never do something like that.
Of course.
Leave it to us, Miss Bound. Thank you so much. I'll go serve the others their tea then.
Come, Eddie, to the scene of the crime.
Yes, Mr. E. Yes, sir, Mr. E. Whoa. Oh, it's in the... Oh, I see. Hey, it's that guy! No way, everything in this room is made of chocolate. I can't believe I'm getting to see so many of Samson's creations up close and personal.
I might be more excited myself if the room wasn't a murder scene.
Ugh. Just hearing you say that sends a shiver down my spine.
That might be the temperature in here. It's rather cold.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it's pretty chill. Ah, achoo! Defense on the scene already? That was fast.
A pleasure to meet you, Gregory Edgeworth. I'm representing Mr. Tangaroa. This is my assistant, Eddie Fender.
Nice to meet you. Bad. Detective Tyrell Bad. The detective is in charge. In charge is named Bad. A man of few words. What? You're something about this doesn't taste right. What? He ate it? You're eating your note paper?
He likes to chew over his thoughts rather literally, I'm afraid. Helps him to digest and remember them.
What?
It's a little quirk of his. Please try to ignore it.
Please try to ignore... Yeah, this guy is a complete weirdo. Please try to ignore it.
Although I'd be the first to admit that's easier said than done. With introductions out of the way, Detective Bad, would you mind if we joined you in investigating the scene?
Sorry, not gonna happen. What? How come? Mr. Edgeworth is Mr. Tangaroa's attorney. Yeah, and attorneys will do anything to get him off the hook. Even put words in their clients' mouths. You think I need that on my crime scene? Mr. Edgeworth would never do something like that. I don't trust attorneys. Okay, kid?
Detective, you established my client's supposed guilt based on investigation of the crime scene, correct?
That's usually how it works, yeah. What of it?
Then extend me the same courtesy. I believe he is innocent, and I would like the chance to prove it.
You believe he's innocent, and you didn't even see the scene yet? That's some flimsy lawyering.
That's exactly why I wish to see the scene for myself. I need to ensure that this belief is based on solid evidence and sound reasoning.
Yeah, Gregory! You about to tell me you're not leaving until I let you look over the scene?
I am.
Fine. Knock yourselves out.
Thank you, Detective.
But I'm coming around with you. Like I said, I don't trust attorneys. If you're good with that, go ahead and get to it. That was a lollipop this whole time?
I must admit, I didn't see that coming either. You better get started then. I'll need you to take notes, Eddie.
On it, Mr. E! Let's get this over with. Begin investigation. Yay. Alright.
This is a fine selection of nautical paraphernalia.
You think one of them could be the murder weapon?
No. They're all made out of chocolate.
Chocolate?
You have a hard time bludgeoning somebody to death with one of them.
Can't tell what's real in here.
They really do look genuine. I can hardly tell the difference myself. A true testament to Mr. Tangaroa's skills.
You!
What are you investigating, officer?
Sir, I was just taking the temperature of the water here. And what have you learned? Oh, it's warm, sir. The stream in each room flows into the main fountain, and then the water is circulated back into the rooms. Unusual. Oh, that's you.
Unusual to say the least. I've never seen a house quite like this one.
It's so fancy. Rich folks, they're all crazy. That's so true. Hi, Ghost. How are you? Happy Monday. Or not Monday. Friday. How are you, Ghost? I don't know why I said Monday.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. That's totally true. How's it looking over here, officer? Nothing of interest in that cupboard, or... Yes, sir! So, there is... Oh, no, there isn't. Just a blowtorch used for cooking and some tableware, sir. You heard the man, Mr. Attorney. Nothing to add, am I right?
No.
So, you have something to add?
Oh, no.
Can't get a straight answer out of anybody.
Perhaps you should ask a straight question.
True. It's just another Magic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. 'Cause it's not fun day. Ooh. Wait. Where? Oh, is it this guy? Oh. Right, go.
And
Sorry. Ooh. Sorry, meditating. Did you want something, detective?
Oh, I'm an attorney, not a detective. Gregory Edgeworth, a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm his assistant, Eddie Fender. I see. Name's Carmelo Gusto. I'm a confectioner, here for the contest. You are? What's your specialty, Mr. Gusto? Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! What's going on? It's a seahorse! The art of air and sugar. No way! Look at that! It's a baby seahorse! It's a dragon! A noble soaring creature of the sky. It's not a dragon. That's a dragon?
It does look more aquatic than airborne.
No need to sugarcoat it. My design sense is weak. I know better than anybody. That's why I'm headed to Zegfa when this is all over. I need to train. Hard.
Perhaps we should get off the subject of his design sense for now.
Poor guy.
So what are you doing here, Mr. Gusto? I didn't think they were allowing civilians on the scene yet.
Detective wanted to know more about one of the pieces here.
Makes sense, seeing as he's a contestant. Perhaps I should ask him a few questions of my own.
Any plans for the weekend, Ghost?
Okay, this guy's name in the fan translation was Dane Gustavia.
Dane Gustavia. Gustavia. Interesting, interesting.
They still got the gusto in there.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm a fan.
Those are some interesting implements you use, Mr. Gusto.
It's a chicken! Sugar-blowing pumps. They put air into the sugar. They're so cool, it's like watching a swordsmaster do his thing. I'm no master. Not a day goes by that I don't hurt myself one way or another. That's why I wear red. That way it doesn't matter when I make a mess. The way the confectioner is a lonely one. You never stop learning. Not until you die.
The way of the confectioner sounds like a long one, too. He's still injuring himself on a daily basis. What can you tell us about the contest? Based on what we've seen so far, flavor doesn't seem to be the only criterion at play.
The contest was Tangaroa's idea. It's about art. Confectionery as art. Confectionery as art. Art you can eat. Every part of it. Every single item in this room is edible. The whole place does kind of smell like chocolate. Tangaroa is a genius. A once-in-a-generational talent. Flavor and flair. He has it all. And if you can't outdo the god of confections himself, you can't win. I don't know, man. Beating out the greatest in the world seems kind of hard, yeah? As it should be. Whoever beats him becomes the greatest in turn. That's the real prize here. Nothing else matters.
So you're competing for a title, effectively.
And a treasure. The ultimate cookbook. Tangaroa's most prized possession. If you want to know more, it's all written down here. It's the list of rules that was given out to contestants. Ooh. Not really. Working this weekend, I decided to work 6 days each week since the store is shutting down. Aw, Ghost. I'm sorry to hear that. At least you're getting your hours in. Sorry, I don't know much about what happened. I only heard about it after the judging was over.
How was the judging organized?
It started at 3 p.m. Tangaroa began making the rounds right around then. He left his own room, then worked his way around the venue clockwise. My creations were the first to be judged. After that, he went to Scone's room. She is another one of the contestants.
What can you tell us about her?
Ruthless, brutal. There's nothing like she wouldn't do to win. She was working with Cream. She's some kind of dreamscape. And then, last of all, Frost's room. His thing was flavored ice, sculptures this time, or so I heard. Bond found the body while Tangaroa was still making the rounds. She panicked, ran to call the cops. Tangaroa went right on judging, claims he didn't know a thing about it until afterward. Went ahead and looked over the victim's work, even though the guy was nowhere to be seen. Pretty suspicious behavior in anyone's book.
I don't have enough information to challenge him on that yet. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you and Mr. Gusto talking about earlier?
I was gonna ask about the piece on the wall here, the one in the frame. Seemed like something was off. Thought I'd better ask somebody who knows about this stuff. But then you, bozo, showed up and pulled me away from my very important work.
Perhaps we can take a closer look at it together.
Can't take a hint, can you?
Mr. Gusto, would you mind helping us out?
Of course, confectionery is my life. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Alright. Yeah, and this part's missing, and there's a handprint there, and there's a big giant red button! I think I hate tactical combat. What makes you say that, Sitara? Are you playing a game right now? I was like, you know what? Corporate didn't care about any of us and caused us all to lose our jobs, so I'm going to drain every last dime I can from them. You know what? Worth it, Ghost. You'll have so much money afterwards. Hopefully you'll be able to find a job real quick soon. Genshin has a tactical combat event, and I absolutely hate it. Oh, I see. I see.
Looks like a fire alarm.
Yeah, and before you start prodding it, it's not made of chocolate. Push it and the bells will start ringing. People will come from running from the security room. A whole bunch of hassle. So don't. I know you want to, but don't.
Honestly, the thought hadn't even crossed my mind.
It crossed mine, I'm not gonna lie. Typical attorney.
What does being an attorney have to do with anything?
This one's missing a light bulb. It's like Clash of Clans. Give me my control back. Oh, I see, Sitara. So it's like an autoplay kind of thing. A candelabra made of chocolate. There's a title here, The Lad of Life.
Well, this particular light seems to be missing one of its life-giving flames.
It is.
Does it have some sort of symbolic meaning? Or could it be...
Something's missing. A diary of despair. It's a journal belonging to the captain of the chocolate ship, also made of chocolate. A diary of despair. That's some title.
Come, hearken, see how we crossed the sea, and rode the red tide to misery. Quite a jaunty rhyme for such a tragic-sounding tale.
Alright, missing piece. I'm already looking around and applying for other jobs, so I'm still going to see it to the end here. That's nice of you, Ghost, to see it to the end. That's tough. Who knew you could make a picture this pretty out of chocolate? Samson really is a god among men.
Is it really made of chocolate, though? Looks far too much like a regular illustration to me.
You have a good eye. I'm impressed. That's no piece of candy. That's the ultimate cookbook.
The ultimate cookbook? In other words, the grand prize?
What? So it's not made of chocolate after all? No, the book is simply enframed in some. Tangaroa showed it to us all when he gathered us here to explain the rules.
So the participants knew that the grand prize was in this room the whole time.
Anyway, you see it too, right? The frame. Something's missing.
Ah, the oddity Detective Bad was going to ask Mr. Gusto about earlier. Yes. You're right, Detective. Something is missing from this frame.
So it's not just me. Huh? What's missing? Better show Eddie which part of the frame is missing. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Alright, this part... Yeah, sorry to hear that, Ghost, but you should be proud for sticking through it to the end. Your loyalty is very true.
Look at the decorative work in the corner here. Something's missing, no?
Oh yeah, it's different from the other side. It's not like Tangaroa. The balance is all wrong. But that's not all. Take a look around. The fingerprint. Every confection in this room is missing something small bit. You're right. The candle holder, the nautical stuff, they're all like that. Did somebody deliberately damage them?
That's a very good question.
Or did Tangaroa just want to look like somebody messed with his work? He'd never do that to his own creations. Never!
Could this have some deeper meaning for the case? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
This.
Are these finger marks?
Yeah, but we don't know whose yet. Still haven't figured it out. No fingerprints, no ID.
Finger marks without prints. They certainly could be important to the case.
You're wearing a glove, maybe? It's a real head scratcher, all right. Not really. I'm guessing whoever it was wore gloves. Aw, where's your sense of romance, of adventure?
There doesn't tend to be much of either in a crime scene, Eddie.
Achoo!
You alright, Eddie?
Yeah, but it sure's chilly in here.
Yes. It wasn't exactly warm out in the fountain room either. It's even colder in here. Would you like to borrow my jacket?
No, I'm fine. And besides, you said you'd give it to me when I finally got my attorney's badge.
I did, didn't I?
Aww. Why did they have the heat down so low? Chocolate needs to be kept at the right temperature. Take a look behind that panel on the wall. What panel? Oh. Look at that! There was here this whole time. There's one in each of the contestants' rooms. Tangaroa hid them so they wouldn't spoil the aesthetic of our works. Oh. The only thing that's annoying is every customer that comes and asks us if we're really shutting down. I won't to tell them, nah, we just have signs up on the door saying we're shutting down for no reason. Oh my gosh. Ghost, I hate that shit. It's so annoying. Working any customer service job is freaking hell on earth.
It's okay, the company's just gonna get... We just need to get the company's reboot card, and they'll be back up and running next week.
True. True.
And what do these controls do?
They just adjust the temperature and the lighting. Goes all the way down to negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold. Cold enough to keep any confectionery from melting. So in effect... oh, sorry.
In effect... in effect, each room is a giant freezer.
Interesting. It's 59 degrees in here. No wonder I'm cold. Hey, Detective Bad, you mind if we turn it up a little? Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. But I'm not a detective!
The same goes for attorneys, Eddie. You must never disturb the scene of the crime.
Never. Get used to the cold. It's part of your training. Chocolate needs to be kept between 59 and 65 degrees. There's no way around it. You know the temperatures by heart, huh? Guess it's your job. It's the very least I should know. Any real confectioner should be able to tell you that and more. Alright, what about lollipops and cream? If it's not too hot or too humid, a lollipop should be fine just about anywhere. Cream needs to be kept at around 50 degrees. Need to watch for heat and humidity, huh? Duly noted. Detective Bad kind of brightened up when he was talking about lollipops, didn't he?
I suppose he must be very fond of them.
Jay, buy the store so I can keep my job. I wish, Ghost. Oh my god, I wish I could buy the store.
I don't believe there's any more to be found here.
Alright. If you say so.
There's some very tasteful tableware here, along with some kitchen utensils. This tea set is of the same design as the one Miss Bowen served us with earlier.
You think Samson could have been drinking tea out of that? The pot and cup were dusted for prints. His were the only ones they found.
And what was the case for the utensils, too?
Everything else had been washed, so there weren't any prints to find. And if Mr. Oh, sorry.
And if Mr. Tangaroa was wearing gloves while he was working on his confectionaries, I could explain why the prints were only found on the teapot and cup.
Just use your credit card to buy the score. Ghost, my credit limit is probably not even high enough. I wish. Just put it on my credit card.
So this is where the body was discovered.
Yeah. They took it away already. But everything else is just how he found it. Alright. There's a little coin here or something.
It appears the body was inside the treasure chest.
Yeah. Woman by the name of Bound found it. Samson, are you in here? Ah!
Every time I watch this case, seeing all the chocolate makes me really want to eat, like, everything in this room.
It is making me crave chocolate. Like, I haven't had, like, a solid chocolate bar in a while.
That's some good-looking chocolate.
It is good-looking chocolate.
If only we just had a little more information. Seems like there's something else in here. Huh, it looks like a seal of some kind. Somebody's initials in intricate shape carved into it.
Is it for making those fancy wax things on documents? Do you think it belonged to the victim? No idea, but it's gonna get logged anyway, so I'll take that. What else? A ship.
It's really rather impressive making an entire ship out of chocolate.
It is impressive. That's Samson Tangaroa for you. Don't you just want to take one big bite out of it? Which part to bite first, though? That's the real head scratcher, you know? I would, if I were to bite... If I were to take a bite out of the ship, what I see on screen right now, it would be the anchor. It would be the one of the arrows on the anchor. Yeah, that's what I would bite first.
I would go straight for the pointy part.
The pointy
it's
part?
It's like the easiest to bite.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Bite any part of it, kid, and you'll be off this crime scene so fast your head will spin. Hey, it's just a joke. Stop staring at me like that.
I do sometimes wish Eddie would keep his cool a little better.
He's just a young lad. Is there anything else here? Ooh, a broken part.
One of the stands for the ship is broken.
The ship must have collapsed onto the treasure chest and smashed it open. Wait, do you think... Could that be how the victim died? Was he crushed by the ship?
If he was, this becomes an accidental death and not a murder.
You too serious?
Don't worry, Detective. For the moment, we're simply discussing a possibility.
I was being serious, though.
Detective, can you tell us a little more about the state of the victim's body?
Let me see. Got a picture here someplace. You can see for yourselves. Looks like it was blunt force trauma. Death from blunt force trauma. Also, everything is 20% off, except for alcohol, which is also on the sign door. Customer will only read 20% off. They'll ask if that includes alcohol, and I also told them, okay, follow me. We're going to go back to kindergarten and learn how to read again. Oh my god, that was one thing I hated when I worked at Tommy Hilfiger, is it would be like 20% off socks. And it would, like, we would put it above where the socks were. But of course, where the socks are sold, there's shoes too. And so people would only read the freaking sign that says 20% off. And then when they get to the freaking cashier, they're surprised that it's not the shoes. And then they're like, but it says 20% off on the sign. It's just like, okay, but if you kept on reading the sign, you would see that it says 20% off socks. Where are you? Okay, anyway.
I cannot tell you the amount of times I've walked into a GameStop during a buy two get one sale, and someone at the register is trying to buy like two like $10, $15 games and one $50 game. They're surprised That the $50 game is not the one they're getting for free.
Well, yeah. Oh my God, there's so man. That also pisses me off. That's so annoying. It's just like, do you really think that you're gonna get the more expensive thing for free? Like, ugh, man.
And what about the weapon? Has it been found yet?
Weapon? You can ask the prosecutor in charge about that. Ooh, who's the prosecutor? Is it Von Karma? The customer got mad at me and asked me to speak to corporate. I was like, what corporate? They've all been let go already.
The detective's not one for sharing much, I see. Do you mind if we borrowed this?
No skin for off my nose. It's not like it's official. Bound took it with an instant camera when she found the body. An instant camera? Like it's disposable or something? No, it means that it develops
No,
the pic-
no.
Oh, sorry. Fuck.
No. It means that it develops the pictures right there and then when you take them.
Like a Polaroid camera. No way, sounds pretty convenient.
Now then, I'd better get my facts straight and take down some notes of my own. There's something in this picture that contradicts with the current crime scene.
There is?
I'll need to use my powers of deduction to figure out why.
What contradicts the crime scene? Oh, deduction. And then probably this. Together.
The stand broke and the ship collapsed with it. And the loud sound it made brought Miss Bound running.
Yeah, said the ship had already keeled over by the time she got here.
But why did the stand collapse? What caused it to break?
Good question. Maybe the whole thing was off balance from the get-go.
Could that really have happened? Or wait, I can't read. Could that really have been the case?
Okay. Why did it break? Blunt force trauma. The victim was struck. I don't think I have enough for that. What is it? You're doing this all wrong. An investigation is like a popsicle. You walk around the scene, look at stuff, talk to witnesses. Everything you do, it's like a lick of that popsicle. Slowly, you eat away at it until all that's left is the stick. And written on the stick is the truth.
Then I suppose I'd better hope it doesn't say guilty. Nothing has been moved since the body was found, correct?
Preserve the scene. That's the rule. That's rule number one of any investigation. They took the body away, but everything else untouched.
Could you tell us a little more about the state of the body before it was taken away?
Bound took a picture. You have to make do with that, Mr. Lawyer.
I get the feeling that the good detective is none too fond of defense attorneys. Probably best not to rely too much on him and search the scene for clues and contradictions myself.
Okay. Then we have customers when our next truck is going to come in. I look at them with the most annoyed look. Like, I could, sir, I'm going to say this as slow as that. We are closing down. We aren't getting more product. What we have is what we have. Like, at that point, I don't care anymore. What are they going to do? Fire me? I already lost my job. Exactly. At the end of the day, like, if they don't want to use their common sense, that's not on you.
I think you need to deduce something as well in the chest.
In the chest?
Yeah.
What could I deduce here? What do I have? What was it found? I'm fighting against somebody named Jesus in this event. Help! You got this, Satara. You can beat Jesus. What's going on? Like, is he wearing a hat? Oh no, that's just blood.
Yeah.
Oh, where did all the blood go? Is that what I need to deduce? You said the only thing that has been oh, sorry.
You said the only thing that has been removed from the scene is the body?
Yeah, that and the piece of cloth that it was wrapped in.
And something here doesn't quite add up.
It doesn't?
Take another look at the scene in front of us, Detective.
A very
conspicuous pool of blood that should be here is clearly missing.
Ooh. You're right. I don't remember anybody mentioning they removed blood along with the body. Good job, Satara. I'm proud of you. Let me check with forensics. What is it, Mr. E? What'd you figure out?
Compare the treasure chest in the photograph to the real thing. In the picture, the solid chocolate bottom continues underneath the deceased's head. And yet, that part of the chest is now gone.
The part with the blood all over it.
Exactly. So did the police remove it? Or perhaps the killer?
The killer! Has a cat profile picture, so they must be more powerful. Ooh, Satara, be careful. Those are sneakers. They'll sneak up on you and kill you. It wasn't forensics. They're saying nobody took anything like that away.
Interesting. So somebody deliberately removed the blood from the scene.
Could be. Interesting. Am I still missing something?
Let me check.
Nothing more to be found here. Oh, gloves. Gloves. Tangaroa wore them when he was working on his masterpiece over there. They're conveniently good at hiding fingerprints, too.
I suppose it's possible to employ them in such a manner. But is it really all that suspicious to find a pair of gloves in a kitchen like this?
True. I'm a detective. Everything suspicious, that's the job. Okay. I'm gonna pour out some popcorn while you look up where I am.
It's hard because I don't,
This Jesus cooked me. No, Satara! You were supposed to be the chosen one.
The chosen one?
The chosen one.
What's your logic right now?
I have the blunt force trauma, the damaged creations, and why did it break?
You gotta connect damaged creations and why did it break?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would not have guessed that. Oh, maybe because someone tampered with it. Oh, I didn't think about that.
All of Mr. Tangaroa's creations are missing a little piece each, including one of the stands that was holding up the ship. Somebody really went all out.
You think it could have been the killer?
It's certainly a possibility. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was damaged in our mystery person's tampering spree.
Mm-hmm.
And when it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest. which would have remained closed otherwise.
Yay.
I think we're about done here for now.
Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am now. Tangaroa did it, no ways about it. What do you mean? All the rooms in this place lock from the inside. The only way to unlock them from the outside is with this key.
I see. And who had access to this key?
Who do you think? Tangaroa. And that's the only one. There aren't any copies. Okay. I know, right, Ghost? I was hoping that they were going to announce, like, something for this summer. For Ace Attorney.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up
right?
with Capcom. I have to believe that, like, Shu Takumi is, like, I mean, I don't even know. I don't think he's done anything since Great Ace Attorney 2.
Right?
So, like, I have to believe he's the one working on Ace Attorney 7 because Yamazaki, the guy who did both Investigations games and then Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, he left. He left Capcom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like,
Okay.
they're either going to get Takumi back or they're going to get a new guy. But, like, Takumi hasn't been doing anything.
He's just been sitting on there.
Yeah, so, like, I have to assume that, because we've known for 5 years now, because of the Capcom leak, that Ace Attorney 7 has been in production.
Man, that's so frustrating. Oh my god. With the mansion key, Tangaroa could have slipped into anyone else's room anytime he liked. And he could even lock his own room from the outside if he wanted.
But Mr. Tangaroa's room wasn't locked, was it?
Nope, which is exactly what makes him a suspect.
Would you care to explain your thinking?
If the door had been locked when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been the obvious suspect. Which is why he deliberately didn't lock his room. And why he smashed in the lid of the treasure chest so the body was on full display. Everyone was supposed to gather in this room when the judging finished up. So he made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. The one thing he didn't plan on was Bound finding the body. Anyway, that's my thinking on this whole thing. Good enough for you, Mr. Attorney?
Oh. Hello?
Hi.
My Discord, like, spazzed out for a moment.
Oh, okay. You're good.
Wait, are we back?
Yes, you are here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you also believe it was Mr. Tangaroa who damaged the other pieces in this room?
Yep. I know you have to believe your client. That's your job. But I'm a detective, and I serve the law. And no matter how squeaky clean somebody might seem, a suspect is still a suspect.
I fully understand your reasoning, Detective. Now, would you mind if I applied a little critical thinking of my own?
Do your worst.
Just as the detective won't compromise his devotion to the law, I won't compromise my beliefs either. And I'm not about to just accept his version of events. In fact, I'm going to show him the piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims.
If the door had been locked when the body was found, Tangaroa would have been obvious.
That's hardly solid grounds on which you base your suspicion of Mr. Tangaroa, Detective.
And that's hardly solid grounds to start shouting objections left and right on, Mr. Attorney. Maybe quit interrupting and let me finish. Good trying the slots, Auger.
And why would he deliberately not lock his door?
Because if he locked it, he might have held up a sign that's saying that he did it since he had the only key. But maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe he just left it unlocked without meaning to. He just happened to leave it unlocked, and somebody else just happened to find the body inside. Come on, kid. You'll never make a detective thinking like that.
But I don't want to be a detective. I want to be an attorney.
I'd be grateful for you to stop trying to steal my apprentice.
Look, there's a reason why Tangaroa left his door unlocked. Why he smashed the lid of the treasure chest.
You're saying Mr. Tangaroa himself deliberately smashed the treasure chest open?
Yep. If he hadn't, the body would have never been found.
I struggle to see how he managed to destroy his own creation while judging the contest at the same time.
Exactly. And besides, there's no way he would have disrespected his sweets. He eats every last crumb on Bacon Bop while dancing. That's the only way his stuff gets destroyed.
This isn't about what happens on TV, kid.
You know about Bacon Bop, Detective? Am I the only one who isn't familiar with this show?
Wow! I never would have guessed. Can you sing the theme song too?
Never mind that now. Focus. The point is, Tangaroa was responsible for breaking that lid.
The judging began in Mr. Gusto's room, correct?
Yeah. Kinda wanted to check his hard candy stuff out myself.
In that case, how about for a demonstration? Ah, it's a doggy!
Well,
It's you, detective. What?
are you calling him a dirty dog?
It's a wolf!
A lone wolf? I like it.
Starting to enjoy these little displays.
And how? To make it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there.
Do you have a clear idea of when exactly the murder took place?
Not yet. Autopsy report's still pending.
Right? It's definitely a dog ghost. Like, that was not a wolf.
And yet you still went ahead and arrested Mr. Tangaroa.
We may not know the murder when the murder happened, but we know the body was discovered. It was while Tangaroa was judging Gusto's room. The perfect alibi, he could set it up just right.
But still not grounds for an arrest. Surely you have to agree with that.
Do I? Especially when I've got nothing more to say to you.
Why do I get the feeling he's hiding something? Detective Bad seems pretty convinced that Mr. Tangaroa is the culprit.
Oh, oopsies. But there's no way he would have vandalized his own creations. No way. Still, the treasure chest did get smashed in. There's no denying that.
Perhaps we should focus more on what led to the body's discovery. Doing so should make it easier to spot the flaw in Detective Bad's theory.
Okay.
Oh yeah, also a fun detail. Do you notice anything different about Bad's sprite in this game versus the last game?
No. Oh, is it like the no rips in his jacket?
Yeah, he had a bunch of bullet holes in his jacket
Yeah.
in Investigations 1, but since this is earlier, his
He
jacket
hasn't been
is
shot at yet.
holeless.
That's funny. Someone needs to talk to Gusto about his animals. It's true. Like he needs to go back to kindergarten and learn his animals. Okay, what did this say? Judging will proceed clockwise from the leftmost room. All contestants will gather Mr. Tangaroa's room when the judging ends. Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration. Stands and display materials will be provided. Contestants may not enter another contestant's room until judging has been completed. So he made it look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. Everyone was supposed to gather in his room when the judging finished up. Oh, oopsies. I did not mean to press that. Let me see. Why he doesn't know his animals? He didn't finish. Maybe you're right. That's why he didn't finish kindergarten. Everyone's supposed to gather in this room when the judging finished up. May not enter another I feel like number 3, contestants may not enter another contestant's room until judging has been completed. Wait, the door had been locked when the body... If the door had been locked, Tanjiro would have been the obvious suspect, which is why he deliberately didn't lock this room. And why he smashed the lid of the treasure chest so the body was... Oh, no! That's not right. It's this one. The victim's body was found in Samson Tanjiro's room inside a truck. The lid was closed until the ship collapsed. Part of the treasure chest was covered in the blood missing. It's this part. This is the part we present. Objection! There we go. Ooh, Kea, what do you think?
We've established that the body was hidden inside the chest. And then Mrs. Bound only came running into this room when she heard a sound. It seems reasonable to infer that the sound was that of the chocolate boat collapsing.
Sure, seems likely, based on the evidence.
And yet you assert that it was Mr. Tanjiro who had smashed the lid of the chest. I believe this photo makes it clear that it was the ship that did the smashing. And if that had occurred only moments before Miss Bound had entered the room, then it couldn't have been broken by Mr. Tanjiro, who was out judging the contest at the time.
I never said he did it then and there. He could have done something to the stand, so it collapsed when he was in the middle of judging.
Have you any way of proving this assertion?
Nope. But the investigation isn't over yet. There's still time.
So he doesn't have anything conclusive. Have you found any prints in this room besides those of Mr. Tanjiro?
Yep, on the door. Yeah, exactly, Kea. Like, there's definitely faults on all sides. Like, I'm not saying Doki Bird and her team are completely blameless. But looking over the DMs and then looking over, like, the fact that it was Kat that wrote that document is gross. I think the artist misrepresented a lot of the conversation of what happened. I think that Doki Bird had really shit poor management, and it doesn't excuse, like, yes, it's bad, like, mental health is bad and her family situation was bad, but it doesn't excuse the unprofessionalism that she showed, that her and her team showed. And then, but, like, at the end of the day, like, I think the person who has the most blame is Kat, because she should have reached out to both sides, being a fucking drama tuber. And also, like, I'm biased as hell, but I already did not like Kat, and so, yeah. That was the artist who wrote it, like the cat. Yes, exactly. I also thought it was the artist that wrote it, but it was actually her that wrote it. Like, the fact that she was the one who wrote the document and she presented it as if it was the artist who was the one who wrote the document is nasty. Like, that's just gross. Like, that means that she's way more involved in the situation than what she presented on her video. So, yeah, I think it's gross.
But we found Tangaroa and Frost Prince on there, too. We were all brought in here for a briefing, right before we started work on our creations. Those prints are probably from then.
I take it you haven't checked any of Mr. Tangaroa's works for prints yet?
Well, I would.
We know that somebody tampered with them. Therefore, it's possible that they left some prints behind when they did. So...
Fine. But if you don't find anything, your guy's still top of my list. Got it? Yeah, Kea! Like, her doxing someone is like, okay, that's pretty gross. But then she clicked, like, I just can't believe that, like... I don't believe her situation at all about the clickbaiting cancer and how it was her editor. I firmly believe, like, this is just my speculation, I think she was the one who posted it and just didn't give a shit. Like, I really don't think that it was her editor that posted it. I think she had it scheduled, she forgot that she had it scheduled, and then she blamed her editor for it. Like, I think that she had the video scheduled and she just forgot to cancel scheduling it. So, that's gross. You, check on all the chocolate stuff for prints, now. Yes, sir, right away. Detective Bad. We finished dusting the chocolate and we found prints that don't belong to Mr. Tangaroa, sir. Go on. Whose? Delica Scone, sir. She's one of the contestants. Good work. You can go back to whatever you were investigating before. Yes, sir.
So it seems we have a suspect besides Mr. Tangaroa.
Even without your lawyerly input, I wasn't about to wrap up the investigation anyway. I'll go speak to Miss Scone and see what she has to say for herself.
Delicia Scone. Mr. Gusto mentioned her too.
Delicia Scone.
Oh yeah, her name is actually completely, like, unchanged.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? From the fan translation?
Yeah, like,
Oh.
it's like a direct translation of what it was in Japanese.
Oh, interesting.
I think in the translation it was Delicious Scones or something like that. Like, it was the same thing.
Okay, okay.
He
Interesting.
said that she was ruthless, that she'd do anything to win.
The Scone Lady sounds pretty suspicious character, huh, Mr. E? I also never understand people who sleep until 4 p.m. That's so weird. I think it's because she had like a very messed up sleep schedule, which I can believe that. But at the same time, it's just like, why would you put yourself through that? I think that happens when you're depressed.
Yes, I think we'd better try to speak with her ourselves as well. Detective Bad, would you mind if we accompanied you?
Babysitting you is not my job. Aw, come on! But I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. So if you want to tag along, be my guest.
Thank you, Detective. You're too kind.
Man, I really like Edward's dad. He's so cool. Fuck, he's so cool! But Detective Bad, sir, I don't think that's such a good idea. The lead prosecutor's still busy in there. It'll be fine. Me and him don't exactly to see eye to eye anyhow. Ooh. Who is this him? Who did they assign the case to? Manfred von Karma. What? They gave it to von Karma? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years.
Manfred von Korn, a living legend all over the prosecutor's office. We've never faced one another in a courtroom, but I've heard plenty of stories. They say he'll do anything to ensure a guilty verdict. But I can't let that distract me. For now, I need only continue to believe what is right.
You know what I really fucking...
Do what I believe is right.
You know what I fucking don't like about, like, the whole, like, I will do anything to get a guilty verdict. You know what I hate about that? Is, like, they... Like, it's one, like, thing I don't like about the Ace Attorney series, and I get it because it's for, like, the characters and stuff like that. But, like...
Like, they're still gonna get a guilty verdict. It's just not the original person that they thought was guilty. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna find the real killer, and regardless of who it is or not, they're still gonna be fucking guilty. And so, you're still gonna, like, you're not losing a case here. Like, they found the fucking killer in the end. And so it's just like, that's one thing I really don't like about Von Karma, is like, I never lost I always get a guilty verdict. I'm like, you're still gonna get a guilty verdict. It's just not gonna be the guy that you thought was guilty. Like, there's still gonna be a guy that's responsible. It's not like the guy dropped dead out of nowhere. It's just, I don't like about the Ace Attorney. Yeah. Kea, that's just who she is, though. Like, speaking from someone who has heard her behavior behind the scenes, Kea, like, I'll talk to you about it after stream. But that's literally who she is. Like, she'll just turn off comments and turn off replies, and she'll, like, that's what she did on TikTok, is like, every time she got into a controversy, she would just turn off comments and turn off replies and post irrelevant shit, and then it would be like 3 months later and everyone would forget about it, and then she would be fine. And that's how she's treated out every single fucking piece of drama that she has been part of, like, since I have known for her to exist. Yeah, Kea. Yeah. Kea, she has been in a lot of controversies. It's just like, it's just about time that it catches up to her. But, like, this is how she's gonna treat it. Is she's just gonna keep posting regularly. She's gonna keep streaming. She's not gonna post on Twitter. And then, 3 months later, she's gonna come back, and then everything's gonna be fine. And then there's no consequences for her. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Oh, to be continued. Ooh. Save your progress. Yes, I want to save my progress. I think Von Karma did it. I don't think he actually did it. But fucking, I don't like if we're gonna see him next. I don't like it. I don't like it. $7:30 p.m. Contest venue. Scone's room. Is that her? This creepy anime lady. Whoa, a candy castle! And look, there are even some little elves to go with it. Oh. I want to eat it. Room's laid out pretty much the same as Tangaroa's. It's not as cold though. It's not as cold though. That's something. Let's see. Yeah, looks like there's a temperature control panel here too. Over there, where that orange light is, right?
We better take a closer look at it when we can.
Keep mixing up Fender and Dad.
It's like a fairy tale storybook in here.
It is. It's so pretty.
And this whipped cream covered construction must be the work of Miss Delicia Scone.
Where is Miss Scone? Me? Well, I'm just over here, dearie. Oh, just look at you lovely boys. Delicia Scone at your service. Some cheeky blighters back in Blighty even call me Miss Delicious. Tee-hee.
Called a lovely boy at 34? Unexpected to say the least.
He's only 34 years old? Why does he look like he's like 50? Oh my god. They make them look so old. Lovely boys? Really? Even Mr. E? Oh yes, dear. You and the detective over there. You're all lovely boys to me. I'm nobody's lovely boy, lady. Name's Bad.
I wonder just how old she is.
Finish this up so we can get out of here, Mr. Attorney.
Yes, alright.
Oh, fuck. What's the meaning of this? Chatting with the defense? Oh, he was in the castle? Why was he there? Mr. Edgeworth, some scary guy just stepped into the castle. Von Karma. What? He's Manfred Von Karma? Sorry, mannequins.
The notorious prosecutor Von Karma himself. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Von Karma. Gregory Edgeworth, attorney at law.
couldn't care less what your name is. Your job is to lose to me and disappear, never to show your sniffling face again.
What a thoroughly rude individual.
Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. You're even scarier than they say.
And you might want to keep such rude thoughts to yourself, Eddie. We were hoping you might permit us to carry out some brief inquiries, Mr. Von Karma.
Huh, and why would I wish to extend you any such courtesy?
This clearly isn't going to be easy.
So long as your inquiries are limited to this room, I suppose I'll allow it.
Why the sudden change of heart?
You, the tall fellow. Name's Bad. Is that so hard to remember? I didn't ask for your opinion. The thoughts of a lowly detective do not concern me. But I do admire your spirit. Bad. See to it that these worms do not step out of line. Why do I have to? I am not offering you a choice, detective. I need to go and look over Gusto's room. Good day.
No, I don't like him. I don't think I'm a piece of shit. I just gave him the middle finger he didn't see. Okay. Way more babysitting.
Why aren't Detective Bad and Mr. Von Karma investigating together? They don't seem to know each other well enough for there to be bad blood between them.
Well, looks like we have permission to investigate. Guess we better get to it.
Indeed. I'm not sure I trust Mr. Von Karma's motives, but at least we can do that much.
Hold up. I haven't been over this room yet either. You're not messing it up before I get my chance. You have to wait till I'm done. Huh? But I thought you were the lead detective. How come you didn't take a look at this room yet? Because I wasn't the first one they assigned. One of Von Karma's pets was on the job before me. Ooh, why'd they get rid of him? Right up until just now, in fact. I got here not long before you did.
That answers my question as to why they're working separately, I suppose. Let's say we look over this room together, Detective. Worked out well enough before. Then you won't have to worry about us messing things up. You can keep an eye on us as we go.
What kind of screwball attorney has to have a detective breathing down his neck? I guess I'm stuck with you for a little while longer. Yes, you're amazing, Mr. E!
You have our thanks, Detective Bad.
Don't be too grateful. This is my scene. The second you get in my way, you're out of here.
Of course, we understand. Now, shall we begin?
You know, it's so, like, Edgeworth's dad sticks out so much because he's so normal. Like, out of all of the characters in the Ace Attorney universe that we have come across so far, he is, like, just a normal attorney who is normal. Like, he's very professional, straightforward guy, like, straight shooter. Like, we all know Bad's got a weird quirk. We all know Fender's a fucking weirdo. Even Edgeworth has his moments of being a weirdo. Like, it's just, like, it's so crazy to see, like, a normal-ass character in this universe. It's very strange. Oh my god.
The 4 adorable elves of the sweetest little castle made of sweets. So that's the theme behind Miss Scone's creations, huh?
Unlucky for her, things aren't quite as sweet around here as she's trying to make it out. 4? But I only see 3. 1, 2. Oh, there's the 4th one here. Okay, I guess there is 4.
There's a blowtorch and some chemicals here. I guess it's all for cooking with. I wonder what these chemicals are. Let's take a look at the labels. Mango down 911. Homocyanide 247.
Wait, they're all poisons? No,
No, sir, they're just common colorings and flavorings used in candies and desserts. The first one's concentrated mango, boiled down to its purest essence, hence mango down. Ugh, they're asking for trouble with a name like that.
Now I'm curious as to what homicyanide might
Yeah,
be.
what the fuck is that? Okay. What are you looking at, detective? Don't turn around. Don't turn around. If you turn around, you'll eat it. You can't eat the castle. Don't eat the castle.
I guess he's watching his sugar intake.
See, like, even the forensics guys are weird.
It's a cute little elf made of candy, and it's sitting in a little tree stump.
Aw.
Huh. The whipped cream decorations around it are beginning to lose their shape. But the elf seems completely fine. Strange.
Why?
These must be the various tools Miss Scone used to build her castle.
Buckets filled with whipped cream, trowels, and a brush. Is she a patissier or a plasterer? Don't go making jokes at my expense, you cheeky young devil. I don't just slap stuff on walls like a silly old plasterer. I have to spread the cream out lovely and smooth, then work all the rough patches. That's literally what a plasterer does. That's funny.
It's an incredible piece of work. Hard to believe this whole castle is made out of sugar and cream.
I know, right? It's like we're inside a magical medieval story or something.
I didn't know you were into such fantastical things.
Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I didn't mean to get so carried away there.
Oh, no need to apologize. I admire your enthusiasm. I sometimes wish my own son was as animated as you.
You have a son, Mr. E?
I do. He's still in elementary school, and yet he'd rather read a statue book than a fairy tale. Can't help but worry that his interest will make it hard for him to make friends.
Don't say that. He sounds super interesting. He'll make a ton of friends, me included, I'm sure.
I'd like to think you'd be more of a big brother to him than a friend, Eddie.
Aw. Big brother, huh? Guess I have some growing up to do. Better take this more seriously.
Indeed. Then with that in mind, shall we continue our investigation?
Yeah, why is there crystals in here? Where are these crystals?
I must scour the scene.
Scour the scene!
The doors of the castle have been left wide open.
Yeah, was the guy born in a barn? He could have at least closed them behind him.
I'd like to see you say that to Mr. Von Karma's face, Eddie.
True. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff inside. Let's see. Hold it, kid. If anybody's gonna be handling evidence, it'll be me. Cream's going all runny.
It's all over the detective's shoes. Why are all these items being stored inside a candy castle?
Alright, tell me what you want me to look at first. This stuff. What's this? 2 big rock crystals? Looks like somebody was using the castle for storage. I kinda expected something like a little more exciting behind those doors. Oh, I know! Maybe they're giant uncut gemstones! And maybe this whole thing is based off of the story of the castle with a priceless treasure hidden inside.
I think I'd treat my priceless treasures with a little more care. There's something on the bottom of them. Looks like it's a little stand or something.
I was right! They are gemstones! The stand must be so they can put them on display!
Well, whatever they are, it seems like they're not just a large set of paperweights.
Oh, they're supposed to be on the front of the cream thing. Like they're supposed to go here, it looks like. This is paper. There's a bunch of blue cloth back there. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls all together.
Well, they certainly aren't made of candy.
No idea what this stuff's for.
Almost looks like somebody hid it in here.
And I think I've seen fabric of the same color somewhere else before.
What? Where? What the fuck? Where?
Huh. These pillars. They have hexagonal indentations.
Looks like something's supposed to go in there. Well, whatever they were, they're long gone.
Hexagonal indentation. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait,
oh, wait,
no,
that's
that
me.
is thunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hexagonal indentations, huh? I wonder.
Castle's covered in whipped cream, so maybe a giant strawberry.
A giant strawberry with a hexagonal bottom?
Look, I just like strawberries, okay? Can't blame a guy for wishing.
I prefer bananas. Ah, Fender!
That's my fruit.
Blueberries for me.
Ooh, blueberries. Yummy. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. I think we can deduce the crystals and the hexagonal indentations.
The rock crystal stands in the... Yeah. The rock crystal stands and the pillars in front of the castle feature the same hexagonal shape. I believe the crystals are meant to be placed on top of the pillars.
Oh yeah! Hexagon to hexagon. Makes perfect sense.
But if that's the case, then why were they being hidden in the castle? The rolls of blue cloth and the rock crystals inside the castle. I imagine both must belong to Miss Scone. Miss Scone, what were you using the items inside the castle for?
Oh, those? Sorry, Lambkin, but I'm not allowed to say.
Let me guess. Bon Karma.
How did you know? Please don't ask me to tell you. He might have my guts for garters.
It seems the prosecution really has no intention of sharing anything with the defense.
Man, I thought we were onto something with those giant rock crystals, but... What's that, dearie? You're interested in my little trinkets? Your trinkets? Yes, my sweet. I use them to make people all lovely and relaxed.
You use rock crystals and cloths to do that?
I do. It's wonderful. You should see it. And they're not just any rock crystals either. They're great big lumps of salt with lights inside them. Wow, those things are lamps? Tee-hee-hee! Oh, it's not even the half of it. Those cloths hold an even more exciting secret.
She really opened up the moment we started talking about her trinkets.
Since you're here, why don't we give you lovely boys a taste of my relaxation magic, huh? Oh, Batty Bumpkin, can you get it all out and set it up for me?
The names is bad.
Is that a no? Why are you being so selfish, Batty Bumpkin?
You, have you finished taking photos of this room yet?
Yes, sir, we have, sir.
Then help Miss Scone here with something, will you?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. Tee-hee, oh, you're such a sweetie at heart, aren't you, Batty B? That's amazing, Miss Scone. You got him to do exactly what you wanted. That's some talent. Thank you so much, Battykins. And you, lovely Officer Lovely. She's even giving nicknames to the forensic guys now.
I guess it's her way of showing that she cares.
So what about this is supposed to be relaxing exactly?
Oh, don't be a big sourpuss, Batty B. The fun's only just beginning. Officer Lovely, can you switch it on now? Yes, ma'am. Batty B, it's Detective Bad. Oh.
Huh?
Wow, it's beautiful.
It is.
It is.
Oh, sorry.
I wish my son were here to see it.
Aww, he's always thinking of edgy words. Isn't it, though? Isn't it just wonderful? And the 4 adorable elves and the sweetest little castle made of sweets. That's my theme, you see. And I thought I would be extra lovely if it was all lit up. Isn't it the nicest thing you've ever seen?
One of the elves must be feeling a little left out.
Aww. Is this how it's supposed to look? This is how it's supposed to look for the contest. I'm glad you lovely boys got to see it at least. Is he a baddie? I guess he is a baddie. Wait, shouldn't the lamps be lit up too? Oh, what happened there, I wonder?
I think it'd be better if we take a look at the lamps and elves one more time.
Okay, let's do the elves first. What's going on here? Why is this guy left out?
This elf doesn't have an illuminated cloth over it like the others.
It's not fair to leave the poor guy out, Miss Scone. Well, I didn't want to, did I, dear? But one of my cloths and one of my little machines went missing. A cloth and...
A cloth
oh,
and...
sorry.
What sort of machine exactly?
Oh, you'll never guess how it all works. Those luminous cloths are connected to this little thingamajigs. They're called, full-spectrum light-emitting devices. They send light down the main cable and into each optical fiber strand. That's what makes the cloths glow. With a little bit of fiddling, you can change the light into any color of the whole wide world. Bright red like a ferocious fiery blades. Cold blue like clinking crystals of ice. They have these special batteries that last for a donkey's years, and they don't mind the cold at all.
Forgive me. So these machines, they're
what makes the special luminous cloth light up in all these beautiful colors, Mr. E.
I see. So much new technology. I can barely keep
You're
up.
only 35, Gregory! So these light-emitted devices, you lost one of them and a piece of luminous cloth. That's right, Lambkin. Heaven only knows where they could have gotten to.
This cloth could have been something to do with this case.
Then the crystals.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that
What the
catches my
frick?
attention.
There's just straight up blood on the bro? Hello?
The lamps appear to be broken.
Bulbs are smashed, both of them. Maybe they fell and broke on the floor? Look, there's a red stain on the one on the left.
That's not just a stain. That's...
Yep, that's blood all right. I can smell it. What? Blood?
Why is there blood on this lamp? There's something to do with why the bulb was broken? We'd better take a closer look at the other one, too. So Miss Scone had actually intended to use these lamps in her display.
Then why were they stashed inside the castle? Maybe because they're broken? Except, there's plenty of other places she could have put them. The best place to hide some salt is in some sugar. Isn't that how it goes?
Or perhaps the best place to hide a tree is in the forest. Anyway, if her intention was to put these salt lamps in her final display, that contradicts a certain piece of evidence in my possession. I'll need to point that out by making a deduction.
Ooh, deduce.
Could this be related to the evidence somehow?
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decorations. Stands and displays materials will be provided. Must be this one.
Take a look at this list of rules for the contest, Detective.
Non-confectionery items may not be used as decoration.
That means the salt lamps and the luminous cloths would have been against the rules.
Is that why they were stashed away in the castle?
I think we need to dig a little further into this with Miss Scone before we can say for sure.
Well, my shoes are already covered in cream. I wouldn't go any closer unless you want the same thing to happen to you.
You've seen what it's like behind those doors. There's no need to look again.
I think that's it. Okay. Let's talk to Miss Scone! Why is there blood on your salt lamp? What's the matter, Miss Scone? You seem a whole lot less cheerful than you were a minute ago.
Is it Mr. Von Karma? Did something happen between you two?
He yelled at her, probably. Why, yes, nothing happened at all. But you just said yes. How was that? Hello? Yes, you silly boy. Aren't you just the sweetest little sugar dumpling? Remind me, what's your name again? Oh, Eddie. Eddie Lumpkin? Oh, you'll go far, dearie, I can tell. Eddie Lumpkin?
It seems our English gentlewoman has taken a liking to you, Eddie. No small accomplishment.
She's not exactly what I picture when I think of a gentlewoman, Mr. E.
Never mind that now. We should ask a few questions while we can. Could you tell us about what you did over the course of the contest?
Of course, dearie. Let's see. It all started about 10 in the morning. That's when we set to work. And, well, I spent most of the time here in my room, getting ready as you'd expect. Oh, and then there was a lovely afternoon tea for an hour or so from around 1, I think? Afternoon tea?
It's an English tradition. A chance to drink tea, enjoy a snack, and make small talk.
Tea. So kind of like recess?
I suppose you could say that.
Oh, you really know your onions, don't you, Greggy Pegleg? Such a clever boy.
When did I become Greggy? And where was this afternoon tea served?
Oh, everyone was outside. Out in the garden, of course. There was a lovely little one just outside. They do it at the same hour every break time during the contest. Lay on a nice little spread, you know. But today, only me, Samson, Silly Pants, and Moody Judy were there for it. Sammy Poople had already finished his big creation, so he was there the whole time. The poor old Chilly Winks and Gusty Pants had to miss out because they hadn't finished yet, bless them.
You're saying everybody except Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto were present?
That's right, dear. To tell you the truth, I hadn't finished yet either. But I wasn't about to miss out on tea and cake served by our two TV superstars. I went right back to work when I'd finished, though, tootled off while the others were still nattering away.
And at any point during the contest, did you visit any of the other competitors' rooms?
No, dear. Don't be silly.
That's strange, because your fingerprints were found in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
It caught red-handed. Wait, so you admit you were there? No, but I can hardly deny it now, can I? But I didn't kill anybody, I swear. I suppose I'd better tell you all what really happened. Just promise you'll believe me, won't you, dear?
What exactly were you doing in Mr. Tangaroa's room?
Well, I suppose you'd call it research. Research? Sammy Poople's a dab hand when it comes to the old sweet making. Everybody knows that. So when I noticed there was no one in there, I just popped in for a bit quick of research, I'd say. What kind of research leaves fingerprints? Yes, well, it stands to reason I leave fingerprints, doesn't it? After all, it's hardly research if you don't have a little nibble now, is it? What? You ate little pieces of them?
So, traces of tampering in Mr. Tangaroa's room. That was all you?
I'm ever so sorry, sweeties. I didn't mean to make a mess. I just had to take a little bite here and there, didn't I? I didn't want poor Sammy Poople getting upset, so it was just a teensy bits and pieces.
In the stand holding up the ship? You took a bite out of that too, I suppose?
Oh, yes, dear, of course I did. It was you who brought the whole thing crashing down. I'm sorry, my lovely, I truly am. Hold on, is that why you left the left the afternoon tea early? You were heading off to the second help in the suites. Look, just please believe me, I never killed anybody, I promise.
Her actions were certainly suspicious, but that's about all we can say right for now.
Okay. We got some deducing to do. Blunt force trauma and the bloody lamp. Let's do that one first.
We know that the victim was struck and killed with something blunt. We found blood on one of the lamps, which has a smashed bulb inside. Would the lamp not have been the murder weapon?
For sure. It could have definitely do enough damage to kill someone. You, science guy, did you finish analyzing the blood from the lamp yet? Yes, sir. I just got done a minute ago, sir. The blood is the victim's, no doubt about it. There you have it. The murder weapon! We found the murder weapon!
So the murder weapon is hidden in Miss Scone's room. I'm beginning to think we may need to add her to our list of suspects.
Okay. Scone used decorations that weren't made from confectionaries. So go and visit another contestant's room in the name of research. This together? No? Okay. Okay, fine. Runny cream. That's an interesting one. I already talked with her. Oh, a ladder. What's the matter? Something weird about the ladder?
It's not the ladder, Detective
Oh my
Bad. It's a
God.
step ladder.
Oh my god. Same difference. Oh my god.
Far from it,
Oh my
actually.
god.
You'd know if you observed their basic natures more closely.
Amazing, Mr. E! I'll have to remember this for future reference. Oh my god, I can't believe they put a ladder! Oh, I got an achievement for it! Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh. Oh, the temperature.
There's a small door on the wall here, just like Mr. Tangaroa's room.
Here, I'll open it. The temperature. Temperature 68 degrees, light set to green. Didn't Gusto say cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees? Temperature in here is too high. There we go.
That is odd. I wonder why.
Okay, that was the one piece I was missing. Okay. Now, runny cream and high temperature. Did they all tamper with each other's shit? Is that what we're going to hear? The whipped cream.
The whipped cream in this room is collapsing because the temperature is too high.
It's 68 degrees. My messed up shoes can vouch for that.
And yet... when you open the doors to the castle, the handles themselves were just fine.
Yeah, they were sturdier than expected.
Sturdy? That's not the way I would describe most things made of confectionaries. I think we better take another look at those handles, don't you?
What the? Ooh,
I think it's safe to say that those handles aren't made of candy.
It's not just the handles. The whole castle, the little elves, they're all just plastic models with whipped cream smeared on top. What? So none of this is confectionery art. That's okay. I'm glad we're covering that, because when they first said that there was a character that was making something out of whipped cream, I was very confused. I was like, how? It was not possible.
No, it's simply made to look like candy, with the cream having been added to lend it an air of authenticity.
Okay, fake confections. And Scone's rule breaking.
So not only did she use decorations that were against the rules, she didn't even make any real sweets. Miss Scone made a mockery of the rules.
Yeah, guess she's not gonna get crowned world's greatest now. And why is it so warm in here? Do you think it got something to do with all of this?
That's a good question. I think we'd better go ask Miss Scone herself.
I think all the contestants messed with each other's shit. Like, she messed with what's his face's and someone else messed with hers. And so on, so on.
Miss Scone, why is the temperature of your room set to 68 degrees?
Because I hate the cold, don't I, dearie? And besides, being chilly's no good for a girl. Oh, maybe she's just stupid. If I want to keep my fresh face complexion, I've got to be careful about these things. We ladies have to stay young, don't you know? How old is she really, though? That's what I like to know.
It's not polite to speculate on a person's age, Eddie.
But most of your work is made out of whipped cream. And whipped cream needs to be kept at 50 degrees or it starts to deflate. Is that so, dearie? Well, silly me, I only gone and made a whoopsie. Wait, she really didn't know that? Yeah, what the frick? World-class confectioner, my foot.
Not only did she break the rules by using fake candy, she's ignorant of the basic facts about her supposed craft.
Is she fake?
The Scone grows more mysterious by the minute.
Is this a fake Miss Scone? Oh, oopsies. There we go. Let's see. Hi, Pokemon Girl! Ooh, how have you been enjoying Animal Crossing? How have you been liking it?
Miss Scone appears to lack basic knowledge about how confectionery is created. And she says that she snuck into another entrance room for research purposes. Hardly the actions of a world-class confectioner competing for a major prize.
Yeah, not how I'd picture a top pro acting. Does she maybe just lack a little confidence, or...
Or is she not actually a confectioner at all? Perhaps she had another agenda altogether. After all, we only have her word for it that she went into the room to do some research.
Wait, do you mean maybe she went into there to commit a murder?
There's no way of saying for certain just yet. But she is hiding something, not much I'm certain of.
I'm good. I learned that you can't stop villagers from moving away and population growing. Oh, interesting. So they just move away when they want to. Ooh, investigation complete. And we got our health back. Hooray. Okay, fess up, Miss Scone. That's enough investigating for now, don't you think?
Yes, we've certainly found plenty... Yes, we've certainly found plenty of interest.
Why does Steel Road sound echoey? I don't know, Pokemon Girl. Satara's made the same comment earlier, but it wasn't as echoey. Maybe is it a Twitch thing? I don't think it's a Twitch thing. I'll look into it later. I'll rewatch the VOD and see.
Something's been bothering me for a while now.
He sounds cool, right?
Mr. Von Karma would have surely found the murder weapon when he searched this room. And yet, he didn't arrest Miss Scone. He didn't even seem interested in questioning her. I think our first priority should be to find out what he's really up to. Detective Bat, I have a few things I'd like to ask Mr. Von Karma.
Me too. Him and Scone. How could you be? How could you, batty bumpkin? So stop staring at me like that.
It appears Detective Bat is just as suspicious of Mr. Von Karma and Miss Scone as I am.
Ooh, we're working together.
Miss Scone, would you be so kind as to accompany us?
Oh, of course, dear. Where are we off to?
To find Mr. Von Karma.
Ooh. Where'd he go? Is that him over there? 8:05 p.m. Oh, he is over there.
Mr. Von Karma, we'd like to speak with you if that's alright.
Judging by your faces, I'm guessing you found the murder weapon.
We did. It was in Miss Scone's room. Which means that Mr. Tangaroa should no longer be the only person of interest.
Huh, nonsense.
It doesn't matter where the weapon was found, Tangaroa is guilty. And as long as this case is my case, guilty he shall remain. Stupid ass Von Karma.
How can you be so sure of Mr. Tangaroa's guilt? You have an explanation, I assume? For why the murder weapon was in Miss Scone's room?
Of course I do. I'll be delighted to share it with you.
Ooh. We face off with him right away.
Tangaroa killed Frost with one of Scone's salt lamps in order to frame her for the murder. To complete the deception, he took it back to her room once the deed was done. After all, it had been found near the victim's body. Tangaroa would seem doubly suspicious. A body may be hard to move, but a murder weapon considerably less so. And that is why there is no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect.
So it's your assertion that Mr. Tangaroa took the salt lamp back to Miss Scone's room?
It is indeed. But it is more than an assertion. It is a fact, based on my own investigation.
You mean you have proof that he did so?
I don't need any such thing. If you have a rebuttal, I'd be happy to hear it. But I highly doubt you'll be able to fault my logic.
I freaking hate looking at his face! His ugly face! I freaking hate it! Oh my god.
So he took one of the salt lamps from Miss Scone's room back to his own?
Indeed. He prepared it beforehand, knowing that it would be the perfect weapon to kill kill Frost.
But we found the lamp in Miss Scone's room. Surely this casts Miss Scone herself in a suspicious light.
Perhaps if you would let me finish now, as I was saying.
You're talking about the lamp made of rock salt that was hidden inside the candy castle, correct?
Precisely. I was the one who found it. So be grateful. It's thanks to me you even have such a vital piece of evidence.
What made you go inside the castle in the first place, if you don't mind me asking?
Good point. Maybe he just wanted to see what it was like in there. Objection. Fools! You think I went there on a whim? I went there because detectives are an incompetent lot, so I investigated it myself. Ooh, bad. But I had nothing to do with the initial investigation.
That's right. Detective Bad wasn't part of this investigation until very recently.
If you want my trust, detective, you'll have to earn it. Hi, Gib! Perhaps if you let me finish. How are you, Gib? Happy Friday. And now a good first step would be to continue wasting my time. Now, if you allow me to continue. Been found near the victim's body. Tangaroa W is suspicious. Okay.
But he came under suspicion anyway due to the body being in his room. So what?
Would you like to hear a favorite expression of mine? Even a dog can hold it still and stay. Now let me finish!
If only I could say the same to you.
I'm fine, how are y'all? Doing good, Gib. Doing good.
Go.
So you think he hid the body in the chest but removed the murder weapon from the crime scene?
Yes. He believed his own creation to be the perfect hiding place.
I'm sorry, I had to help myself.
I think you mean you couldn't help yourself, no?
She doesn't seem very sorry to me. In any case, the weapon was taken away while the body remained at the scene of the crime. I didn't know this game had past segment in it. This is cool, right, Gib? This is Ace Attorney Investigations 2. If you ever wanted to play it.
But if there's no proof, how can you say for certain that Mr. Tangaroa is the culprit?
Tis. Is that the best you can do at pressing me? Listen here. The presence of a body in Tangaroa's room is itself proof enough of his guilt.
And you didn't find any evidence pointing at any other possible suspects? Perhaps you should take another look. You might...
You really don't give up, do you? There's no need to take another look. Tangaroa is guilty. End of story!
Yeah, Gib, that's what I'm playing right now. I can't say anything about it because I finished the game. Yeah, Pokemon Girl don't want spoilers. If you insist on asserting otherwise, then show me some proof to back up your ridiculous claims.
I have to think back over the scene of the crime. Mr. Tangaroa really isn't guilty. And there must be something that points to somebody else. Pressing Mr. Von Karma in any of his statements won't have much of an effect, I fear. My only hope is to find a piece of evidence that contradicts his claims.
Okay. A body may be hard to move, but so there's no piece of evidence to point to a particular suspect. I feel like this is it. Oh, what about this? Not that, not that. It must be this. I'm gonna press that. No, it's not. It's not that! It's not the seal? What? No way, there's no piece of evidence on the scene that pointed to a particular suspect. To a particular suspect. It has to be a particular suspect. Oh! Is the do I do the that's the fabric on the body. Maybe it's this. Objection. Yeah, okay. Spoilers, lawyer.
It's true that the murder weapon and the blood-stained chocolate were removed from the scene of the crime. But something else remained that does point to one person in particular. Take another look at the photograph of the body, if you will. The cloth covering the victim's lower half. Is that not one of the luminous cloths we found in Miss Scone's room?
What's that, dearie? Oh, and my lovely colorful cloths at the scene of a crime, you say?
Luminous cloth.
Nonsense, I see no light to speak of. I guess he doesn't know how it works. It may look like
ordinary fabric at first glance, but attach one of these light-emitting devices, and the difference soon becomes apparent.
Look at his face. I don't think he was expecting that.
But the fact that the cloth can be lit up is neither here nor there. We have to show why it's important.
If chocolate had blood on it, would you still eat it? Probably not, Gib, because blood has a bunch of shit on it that you don't want to eat or consume.
I feel like there's a lot of things that would depend there, like whose blood is it? How much?
Maybe, that's possible.
Would it affect the taste?
Would it affect the taste?
One of the missing rolls from Miss Scone's room went missing. And if you look closely at the blue cloth in the picture, wouldn't you say it's clearly made of the same material, Mr. Von Karma? The salt lamp and the luminous cloth both belonged to Miss Scone. And seeing as the body was wrapped in said cloth, surely even you have to admit that's suspicious. Mr. Von Karma, I think it's time to accept that a number of factors point to Miss Scone as a person of interest.
Reggie Pegleg, how could you? You're accusing me of all people.
I'm not accusing you of anything just yet. But I do think you're hiding something.
That's not...
Just to clarify, your assertion is that both the murder weapon and the cloth were Miss Scone's room prior to the murder?
Exactly.
Tisk, 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 tisk.
Is something funny?
So, like, if it was your blood that you just got a little spilled on it, would that change your opinion? Gib. Like, a little spilled? Like, not like I got stabbed? Because, like, a little is like, it depends, right? It depends. I don't know if I would still eat it, to be honest. I don't think I would eat it. Even if it was my blood and it was just a little bit. Only that you walked so carelessly into my trap! I activated my trap card. Neither the cloth nor the murder weapon were in fact in her room. So sorry I have to break it to you.
What does he mean?
What? What does he mean? Tangaroa spotted them before the contest began and noted that the lamps and cloth contravened the rules. He subsequently confiscated them and took them. Oh, so he planted those things in her castle? That's bullshit.
What?
Then, after the contest began, nobody saw hide nor hair of Frost as he secluded himself in his room. And the only person capable of entering his locked room was Tangaroa, possessing as he did the only key. Hi Seven, how are you? Right, that is super illegal. That is super illegal. And as you now know, he was also in possession of the lamp used to commit the murder. So you see, I have everything I need to get Tangaroa convicted all along. Well, how does it feel? To have lost me before even setting foot in the courtroom.
Ugh, this can't be happening.
Wait, all of our hard work was for nothing? Miss Scone, why didn't you tell us the stuff was confiscated by Mr. Tangaroa? Well, dear, Mannequin said that if I spilled the beans, I'd end up in being the one under suspicion. That's super. I hate Von Karma so much. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I want him to die. I mean, he does. Friggin', he gets in big trouble. But he doesn't die. I want him to die. I want him to die. I want him to die. I didn't even read that. Oops. Pathetic.
Curse you, Von Karma. You led us to the murder weapon knowing we'd make certain assumptions as a result.
One more thing, my pathetic friend. There are 2, and only 2, sets of fingerprints on the murder weapon. 2? Oh, sorry. Yes, those of Delicia Stone and Samson Tangaroa. No others were found. Tangaroa used the lamp he confiscated to murder Frost, and was foolish enough to hide it in Scone's room without first removing his fingerprints. Tisk tisk tisk. At this rate, no one will even need to testify. My perfect evidence will do all the talking for me as I secure his guilty verdict.
But wait. What about the luminous cloth that was left behind in Mr. Tangaroa's room?
What about it? He probably meant to return it after disposing of the body.
Ugh. I don't have enough to disprove any of what he's saying.
Tisk tisk. No more pitiful objections? Like, I know he does more crimes later, but he just admitted to 4 witnesses that he messed with evidence, including a cop. Like, right? Some later game confirms that sometime after being arrested, he dies of natural causes. There isn't much more to go about it. Okay, I'm glad he's dead, but, like, he should have been, like, murdered. Like, not that I advocate for murder, but, this game is very good at murdering people that I feel don't deserve to be murdered, but there's a certain karmic circle in this game, you know what I mean? And so Von Karma, he deserves to be murdered. He's built up so much bad karma that dying of natural causes does not satisfy me. He needs to die a painful death. I hate him. I hate him. Ugh. Get out of my sight and close the door behind you. No, you get out of here! Mr. E!
I'm not about to just give up.
I see you mean to waste more of my time. Bad. Escort them off the premises, now. This investigation is not over yet. Yes! Bad! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh.
Detective Bad.
What is the meaning of this? Sorry, but I'm not in the habit of leaving cases half solved. There's still one last thing from the crime scene we haven't identified. Oh, that's where it comes into play.
He's right. You still have the evidence of somebody's activities to account for.
I did Pokemon Girl. I completed Ace Attorney 1 like a long time ago. I played all the Ace Attorney games, Pokemon Girl. It's just a matter of how long ago they were and how much I remember. We can discuss your lingering doubts at our leisure, Detective. But whatever they might be, there's no business of the defenses.
I beg to differ. There's a piece of evidence I'm still not satisfied about either. And I suspect it might be the same thing that's bothering Detective Bad.
What?
This is the yet unidentified evidence that was left in Mr. Tangaroa's room.
This one! This one. This is you, Matt.
You see the bar?
Oh. Shit. That's not what it is? Oh my god, it's not? Oh my god. Hi, Jokey. Wait, it's not that. Then what is it? What the frick? Oh my god. Which is it? Is it the fingerprints?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I want to freaking figure out this stupid little token thing.
There are finger marks on one of Mr. Tangaroa's creations. Supposing they belong to the murderer. It could certainly explain how the prints didn't end up on the murder weapon.
True. How are you, Jokey? Apparently I stopped playing right before a break. Oh, I see. Pokemon Girl, I see. How do you know so much about the crime scene? Because I let them look around. You let the defensive examine the scene, Bad? Are you out of your mind? I don't remember you telling me not to. Insolent worm. You would do well to remember this then, Detective. That's the result of your next salary review. Are up for... What is up with prosecutors being in charge of detective salaries? Oh, poor Bad. Oof. Detective Bad's in trouble now, too. I'm sure glad you're my boss, Mr. Edgeworth. You do well to remember...
You do well to remember that the results of your salary review are up to your performance here.
Mere attorney uncovering such a fact based on a cursory investigation. I'm almost impressed. Oh, I see, Pokemon Girl. Is that a thing that really happens, guys? Unfortunately, no, Sitara. Fortunately, because that's a huge conflict of interest in real life. But it's entirely possible for those finger marks to belong to Tangaroa. After all, he wore gloves while preparing his creations. But can you prove... Oh, sorry.
But can you prove conclusively that the finger marks are his? Furthermore, there's something about Miss Scone that doesn't add up.
Is there? Or are you simply not prepared to admit defeat? Oh, stop it, Greggy, stop it. Why are you being so mean to your poor old man, Delicia? I own up to nibbling poor Sammy Poopy, sweeties. What more do you want?
I don't want to have to mark you as a suspect, that much is certain. But you lied to us.
You did.
And you're still not telling us everything.
Greggy, stop it. Stop bullying me.
I'm sorry, but you don't even know the temperature whipped cream should be kept at. What kind of professional confectioner doesn't know something as fundamental as that?
I'm sorry, alright. I'm sorry. I'm just a silly, muddle-headed girl. What more do you want me to say?
I don't think you're metal-headed at all. I think that you were never a confectioner in the first place.
She's a liar! Enough! I'll thank you to keep your baseless accusations to yourself. Evidence is everything in a courtroom, in case you've forgotten. If you're going to accuse a witness of perjury, then I demand you present something to back it up.
But this isn't a courtroom, is it? Nevertheless. What proof do I have that Miss Scone doesn't know the first thing about making desserts?
Oh, what do I have? This one. I would say that.
Every single one of Miss Scone's creations break the rules of the contest.
The offending items, the cloths and the lamps, were duly confiscated, as we have established. And the witness did not go and bring them back to her room herself.
But those weren't the only rule-breaking items in her room.
What?
The entire fantastical world Miss Scone created. Every last bit of it. It's all just a collection of plastic models slathered in whipped cream. That cream is the only authentic confectionery in the room.
Ooh. Oh, poor Gib. It's okay. Yeah, Gib, I was saying... Gib, the thing I was saying, I don't know if you heard, but I want Von Karma to die. Like, not of natural causes. I want him to die, and I want him to die a painful, painful death. Because dying of natural causes does not satisfy me.
No real-world title contender would ever stoop so low.
Is this true, Bad? Yep, saw it with my own eyes. Stepped into it with my own shoes. Did we finally convince him?
With their lies exposed like this, surely he can't continue to deny the facts. Miss Scone, your actions place you firmly on our list of suspects.
But no, dear, I'm no killer.
Then why don't you finally start telling us the truth? Who are you really, and why are you tampering with your rival's work?
All right. The truth is, I'm not the adorable little cook you see before you. That's what I thought! The guy who owned the parrot, forget his name, I think he should have been the one to kill Von Karma. The dude ruined his life and Von Karma used to murder. Yes! Oh my gosh, that would have been like divine, sweet justice. It's just like, that would have been so... I would have loved that. Like, Yanni should have freaking broken into the jail and shot Von Karma through the freaking jail cells and freaking pew 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 pew, and then like, that would be a fun case to like actually try to defend someone who is actually guilty. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a fun little thing to add in there. I think Yanni went to jail with him. Yanni should have been smuggled a gun through jail. Like the first case, no, the last case that we did, there should have been a gun that was smuggled through the jail that was given to Yanni, and Yanni should have
I don't think it's ever
pew-pewed
actually
him.
established how Von Karma died, so maybe that just did happen.
Right? That's my
maybe
headcanon.
Maybe Yanni got a gun from Canis.
You should have done that. That's my headcanon now. That's my headcanon. I'm actually a pharmacist, if you can believe it. A pharmacist?
I can't blame him for being so surprised. This couldn't be further from what we'd imagined. So what's somebody in your line of work doing entering a contest like this one?
Well, I just love eating sweets, if you must know. And Sammy Poople's sweets are the best, or so they say. I just had to enter. I didn't mean to end up making it all the way to the final.
Even Mr. Von Karma is lost for words.
That's it? That's the only reason you're here? Yes, dearie, and it was worth it. Samson's Silly Pants Sweeties are the tastiest treats I ever did eat.
And the finger marks? Were you the one wearing the gloves?
No, that wasn't me, dear. I don't even wear gloves.
Remember, Miss Scone's fingerprints were found elsewhere on Mr. Tangaro's other creations. I'd say that points to her not having worn any gloves.
Exactly, Lambkin. Greggy Peglegs got the right end of the stick. I'm an innocent woman.
Is your head filled with cream too?
Oh, sorry, Mannykins.
Her head may not be filled with cream, but she's certainly no master of subterfuge. Miss Scone, were Mr. Tangaro's works the only ones you sampled?
No, dear, I couldn't help myself. When I'd finished my afternoon tea, I tipped over to Chillywink's room for a little taste, too.
You were in the victim's room, too?
Yes, dear. Nobody was in there, you see.
Quite possibly because the occupant was already dead.
But I couldn't only stomach one bite. I never tasted anything so salty in my life. So I had myself one tasty star-shaped bits off the sides to cleanse my palate.
You have quite the sweet tooth, don't you, Miss Scone? But I don't know why Von Karma needed to blame Miles for murder. It seemed like he wanted to try and raise Miles as his own image to spite Gregory.
Yeah, I think
Von Karma's hate, like, we can talk about this like all day. That last case is so good. Von Karma's hate for Gregory ran so deep that he raised Gregory's own son in an image of his own self to spite. That is next level hater. Like, that is a next level of hate that man has in his heart, which is why I feel like he deserved to like die like a painful death. Like, who does that? Who raises the child of freaking the person that you hate the most in order to spite someone who is already dead? Like, that is crazy. That is insane. Like, what kind of level of hater is that? You know what I mean? Oh my god.
Indeed. Why didn't she sample?
Oh my gosh. That's everything, I promise. Greggy Peggles, Mannequins, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make a mess of things.
As long as what you've told us is the truth, that's all that matters in the end.
Do not think for a second that this means I myself believe you. I'm going to investigate the victim's room now. We'll see how truthful you really been after I'm through.
Mr. Von Karma, please let us accompany you.
Ooh.
I think it's only fair that we be allowed to investigate the veracity of our own conclusions.
Ooh. Accompany me if you'd like, but don't think for a second you'll be permitted to conduct your own investigation.
We'd like to accompany you all the same.
Ooh, Gregory! Ooh. It's 9 p.m. It's almost Christmas. I'm gonna take a moment to say how jarring it is to look at Gregory and Miss Scone because their art styles are so different, true. What is the meaning of this? What's going on? Oh! It's all melted! When we got to Frost's room, we saw nada. It was all gone, the whole enchilada. Was this the work of the culprit? It means it isn't Christmas! A dead body hidden in the chocolate chest. A murder weapon moved mysteriously to another room. This case was a real peach, and it was going to take some serious sleuthing to get to the bottom of it all. Ooh, are we getting a... Oh, we are getting a... Oh, that's good timing, because I was going to say we should end stream soon. We're at the 3-hour mark. That was good timing. That was very good timing. Okay. We're in middle. We're in middle of it now. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, chat, I think this is a good place to end. That was good, Matt. I'm liking this case so far. This is like, the last case was good, but this case is like, it's in a league of its own kind of deal. Like, it's in a separate tier of the tier list kind of deal. And so, yeah, I'm enjoying the... Oh man, I can't believe we're playing as Gregory. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm so excited because he's, like I said earlier, he's just been like this, like, entity that's existed in Edgeworth's universe. Like, we never knew what his personality was like. We didn't know who he was as a person. We didn't know, like, why he was so good. But now we can see it. We can see it with our own 2 eyes, chat. What is it, Jokey? I love the jingle that plays between acts. True. Yeah. Yeah. But Francisca and Miles are both way better off without Von Karma, to be asked. I agree. I think, like, Francisca, I really hated her at first when she first appeared in the series, but she's grown on me. She's definitely grown on me quite a bit. And then this game and the last game, like, added to her character a lot more, which I appreciated. I hate Von Karma so much. The fact that he's here is really freaking annoying. I hate it. Yeah, Capcom, give us a new Ace Attorney. Like, what's going on over there? How come... Like, why? Why don't we have a new Ace Attorney yet? It's ridiculous. It's dumb. All the games are... Exactly! All the games are, like, playable in, like, a modern setting now. So give us a new...
Not all of them.
Not all of them?
We gotta get a crossover re-release.
Oh my gosh. You're supposed to hate her because you think she's going after Phoenix because of her father, but actually it's because of Miles, which you learn at the end of the game. Yeah. I know, I want a new one too. If we get a new one, chat, I'm going to replay all the games on stream. Like,
Well,
Wow.
would I replay the first one? I don't know if I would replay the first one, because the first one I've played so many times, but maybe the second and third ones. Because it's been years. It's been a really long time since I played those games. Like, yeah, it's been a really long time. Re-release all the Layton games and the Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. Exactly. I can't believe they haven't re-released the Layton games. Because the Layton games are so good.
They put the first 3 on mobile and then did nothing else.
On mobile? They're only on mobile? That's it?
They're on, yeah, they got HD remakes, or not remakes, but HD remasters on mobile.
On mobile?
And then they did nothing else.
On mobile? Seriously? What the frick?
I mean, it is kind of hard to integrate, like, the dual screen thing on,
I guess, but like...
Trust me, they need to work around it a little better, because I played, what's it called? Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy on Switch.
Yeah?
They need to find a better way to do that. Also, that game just sucks ass overall.
Oh,
But
I see.
it's the only Layton game I would say is genuinely bad.
Oh, okay. Do you think they would release Ace Attorney and Professor Layton game? I think they would. I don't like.
Have you ever played that one?
I haven't. Remember I told you that I fricked up and I played the second one first, and then I was like, wait a minute, what's happening here?
Oh no, I meant the crossover.
Oh, the crossover. No, I haven't played the crossover. I have not played
like
the
the
crossover.
crossover.
Was it good?
I think it's good. Some people have conflicting opinions on it. I think it's good if, like, it's funny because like the circles of like people that think it's bad are people who've only played Ace Attorney games.
I see.
For people who've played both or are like only on the Layton side, it's usually positive.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. The only Layton game I played is the crossover. Pokemon Girl, if you have time, you should play the Professor Layton games. But don't do what I did and look up which game that you're supposed to play first. Because I made the mistake of playing this, like, the first little bit of the second game first. And then I was like, wait a second, this isn't right. and then I haven't played them since, so.
There's only, it's not super hard. There's 2 trilogies and 1 movie.
Yeah.
And also Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy, but that game sucks.
Okay, don't play that game, Pokemon Girl.
And then the new one that's coming out at some point. Yeah, they announced it like 2 years ago at this point.
Oh, shit.
It was supposed to come out last year and then it got delayed.
Oh,
and it's supposed to come out this year.
Oh.
And we'll see.
You know, they're probably waiting for like Switch 2 so they can release it on the Switch 2 too, probably.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But I mean, quick rundown of those. The order for those, there's the original trilogy, which is Curious Village, then Diabolical Box, and then Unwound Future. Unwound Future is the best game in the series. This is played easily.
Okay.
That whole trilogy is good. And then the second trilogy is actually a prequel trilogy.
Oh, okay.
And that is Last Spectre on DS, and then the other 2 are on 3DS, is Miracle Mask and Azran Legacy. People have a bit more, like, differing opinions on those. I think they're all at least good.
Okay.
Miracle Mask I like. Last Spectre and Azran Legacy I have some problems with. But in between in between Last Spectre and Miracle Mask, there's actually a movie.
Oh.
Called Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva, and I've been saying since I saw it when I played that series, best movie tie-in for a video game. So it's actually a really good movie.
Okay.
And it's actually getting an official Blu-ray release like this month or something. Like I pre-ordered it a while ago, but it's getting like an official Blu-ray release from Discotek because like they only had like DVDs for the UK, and that's it. Like that was the only way to get that.
What
that
the
physically.
frick? I hate that. Oh my god.
It's a very niche movie. Like a lot of people don't even realize that it's part of like the overall story, and like the overall story is just kind of loose. Like in that second trilogy, Like they just kind of mention that the movie happened and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't really have much of a an impact on the plot.
Mm-hmm.
But I do really like that movie.
Okay, interesting. Unbound Future made you cry, Jokey? Aww.
Unbound Future is really good.
Okay. I don't think I would like the series since I didn't really care about the puzzle aspect. That's fair, Pokemon Girl. The puzzle aspect, like, I mean, I haven't played the game, so I don't know exactly, but I heard that they're not super difficult. Like, they're not like...
Some of them can be somewhat difficult.
Oh, really?
It's just like, I mean, when I played them, I had a guide open for whenever I got stuck on something.
I see.
Just playing them for the story. I mean, the story and the vibes are why I like Layton. Layton's got a cool vibe.
Okay. I'll look into it. Alright, I'm gonna try and find someone to quickly raid. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm hungies. I wanna eat. Oh, we'll raid Mac. Mac's live. / raid. They already announced a Switch version for SteamWorld. Oh, they did? Switch 2 version for SteamWorld. Oh.
Oh, they did?
I didn't see that.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, it got announced in a Nintendo Direct.
Oh, okay.
New World of Steam.
Oh. I must have missed it. Says so on the website? Oh, okay. So it's official. It's not like some rando on the internet saying that. I'll stay here, and I was gonna go back to Max stream. Sounds good, Pokemon Girl. Alright, we're gonna go raid in. Yeah, thanks, Matt, for being here today. Thank you for coming on stream. My babysitter on Monday is Kevin, so no Matt next week unless Friday. But yeah, I will see you all then. Have a lovely weekend. Happy Friday. Here are all of my socials and stuff. If y'all wanna see that. Mac is playing Clear Obscure, so I won't be joining. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a game that I like it came out of nowhere. Like everyone was like, this game's amazing. And I'm like, I've literally never heard of this game ever in my life. But I've heard good things about it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So maybe I'll play it. Have you Are you interested in playing that game, Matt, or?
I mean, I've heard it's good. I have like a slight interest, but I also I don't think I'm gonna play it anytime soon.
Fair.
I like that the creator is I was inspired by and lists a bunch of RPG series, and I'm like, that's cool. And then now that it popped off, there's people who are using it to shit on the genre because they're like, see, the West does it better, and we like games that aren't anime style, stuff like that. So
fair.